Good mo
Hi.
Hi, good morning, good
Hi.
afternoon, and good evening. Oh my god, that is insane stuff. How you doing? You alright?
I am doing good.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I've just realised that the info that I set up on, I forgot to change the podcast.
I
You know,
saw that. I was like, you might want to change it from Gran Turismo.
I'm sure Gran Turismo fans would be thinking, "What the hell is
What the
this
hell
going on?
is this?
This is not racing. How dare they? How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
good.
Oh,
The
I've
long
missed
lost
you.
co-host has returned.
I have missed you. I have missed you.
I know.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're
I'm
doing
doing
good.
wonderful.
So, it's good to be back for 2 weeks. I can't believe it. After third week, should we say?
Yeah.
So after 2 weeks, we've both been really, really busy. So, it's been mad. So we'll go through that a bit. But from your perspective, Trance, the hostess with the mostest, Trance, give her a wave, give her a cheer, give her
Hi
anything
guys.
out there as well. So it should be bish bash bosh moments as well. So how was your 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Was
Don't
it good?
call them 2 weeks off. I was busy every single week.
Oh, I was trying. I was trying to.
Don't call it a 2 weeks off because it wasn't a 2 weeks off for me.
It kind of.
It was good. The first event we did 2 weeks ago went very, very well. It was very well received. The part of the event that I was a part of that I got to act in and everything was awesome. People
Yeah.
said it was one of their favorite parts of the tours.
Okay.
Then last week we did another Halloween event, and I was riding the hay rides and monitoring those, and I have a picture of my costume from those. I think I sent you the pictures, but I
Yes.
can share them with other people too. But I have yeah, I had pictures from that too, so that was a blast as well. And I rode the hay ride all night and made sure little ones didn't fall off. And made sure everybody followed the rules, and I had a pretty good groups. I had pretty good groups. I gotta say that. Um, I only had to tell a couple people a few times to sit back down, serious, and yeah, we were good. So yeah,
Nice.
it was a good 2 weeks, and I kept getting asked, "Do you want to get a break? Do you want to get a break? Do you want to get off the hayride and try something different?" I'm like, "No, I want to still this hayride all dang night. I love hayrides. What you talking about?"
Oh,
I
bless.
started making it really interactive for my guests when we went into the spooky hayrides.
Yeah.
And, I'd be like, we go into the woods, I'd be like, "All right, guys, I don't know about y'all, but those woods are looking a little foggy. I mean, I wanna bundle up a little bit just because 'cause I'm cold." I'd play it off. I'd make it interactive with them. And,
I'm too cold. I'm too cold. I need a coat, but I need to
I'm gonna put my
interact.
hood on, put my I had a cloak on,
Yeah.
and it had the hood down, and I was, like, pulling the cloak a little closer to me, acting like I was playing it off like I was cold, but I was acting like I was scared, you know? Like, I'm gonna pull my hood up just a little bit just because, my head's a little cold.
Lol.
But, yeah, so and then they seemed to like it. I think I only had one group that was, like, so not invested in what I was doing. I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, because I mean, all the groups before that, I've been like, "All right, guys, we got to turn around in front of the werewolf hill. So I apologize. Just stay close. Don't let anybody get snatched off." And they'd be like, "Oh," and they'd act invested, and they would interact with me, and they would be back and forth banter. This one group, I'm like, "We're going up to the werewolf hill." Silence. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. Because y'all don't really give two shits. So I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Bit
But
brutal. Brutal
that's
on
the
that.
only group that I had that was not receptive of what I did. So I was like, "All right, okay, I'll just sit quietly and make sure all of y'all adults and older kids aren't moving around on the hay right now."
That you better listen to that, guys. You better listen to that. Grants ain't messing about
Do you
at
know
all.
about hay rides, Milk? Do you know 'em?
Uh,
Have you ever
uh,
taken a hayride ever?
uh, I will be honest. If you explain or showed on screen, then yeah, I would probably say yes. But
Hay
no,
rides are and I've told this. I have my other friend, who I'm friends with from the
yeah,
city, who plays the character that's, my boyfriend in city. Um, I was like, "Have you know what a hayride is?" He goes, "No." I was like, A hayride is literally a trailer attached to a tractor with hay bales on it that you sit.
Oh,
And he's
really?
like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And sometimes they're scenic and sometimes they're like Halloween, but they're a fall thing and they're always a thing every fall here in the States.
Oh,
Hay rides,
okay.
especially in the South, it's a big, big thing. So like we had 5 tractors with 5 trailers running, 5 full groups. And once we got going, it was just bam, 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 back and back to back to back. And I don't know how many tours I took that day. Through the same track, the same woods, and back out the same road.
Oh, I
I've
would have
always loved
loved to
them
see
because they've
that.
all even scenic ones are really fun, and if you take a haunted hayride, there's usually, characters or whatever that are on the hayride that are trying to scare the people.
Yeah.
Some are scarier than others, but ours was fun. We had a good time, and, I was really excited. I had to pick up trash afterwards. Wasn't so excited about that, but the hayride was a blast, and I was like, "I don't wanna leave the hayride, like, I don't wanna get off this thing. This is great." You know? Get to be interactive with my guests. I get to talk to people. I get to take the hayride like 20 times tonight. It's amazing, so it
Love.
was pretty cool. And I've always liked hayrides. They're always fun. So,
I feel
especially haunted
intrigued.
ones.
Well, I feel intrigued now to find out what's going to happen with the hayride now. Do not mess about. Do not mess about at all. Hope everyone's okay, well, and enjoying their 30th of October. Happy
It's the
Halloween!
Halloween episode. I don't have my costume on.
Same.
I'm
I'm so
sorry,
sorry.
guys. I forgot. I was so busy with everything else. I should have worn a costume tonight. I'm sorry. Please forget. Oh, you know what I did find though? I found my cowgirl hat.
Go on.
I
Go
go
on.
get
Get
it.
it quick.
I go
Go
get
get
it.
it quick. So, well, trans will sort out. I'll tell you what happened with the next 2 weeks of mine. What happened? I don't know if you've seen on my Retro Wolf live stream, but basically, I did a 12-hour race on the first week, and that was absolutely manic. And that was for raising money for Alzheimer's, for the dementia as well. So at the moment, we raised over £260, English pounds as well. So I'm not sure how that would be converted to US dollars or anything like that, but would be a massive achievement as well. So um, absolutely fantastic. And then last week, I was just at the Comic Con, and it's absolutely amazing. It was absolutely manic at Comic Con, and I would go back again in London as well, just to enjoy the scene. And I'm not going to say any more because the cowgirl has just returned.
It's not gonna work because the hat's too big. I won't be able to wear my helmet, my headphones at all. But it's my
Oh,
cowgirl hat, guys. Some of y'all might recognize this. Remember the episodes I used to do, like hat episodes, when I changed my hat every time we had new subs or something new happened. This is one of those hats, but I
mad.
can't wear it right now because of my headphones. So there's that.
Oh, no
I need
way.
to reshape this thing. That might be what I do. It needs to be reshaped. It's got like a band inside here, which is formable,
Yeah.
so I can mess around with it and make it how I want it to be. There's no band
Get it
here though. It's all got
sorted.
squishy.
Get it sorted with the headphones.
I
We want to see.
can't! Look, it's too big. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man.
Oh God.
I'm
Oh God.
sorry. I can't. If
Oh
I was a
no.
cap, if it was like a cap or something, like it was my Happy Bunny cap. The headphones would go right over it. No, this is too big. I can't do it.
Oh,
I might. Let
I'm
me let me see.
gutted.
Let me try one thing. Let me try one thing.
All right, we'll wait for Trans to sort out. But tonight, it's the first time in the podcast where we've had we unfortunately could not get any new guests to join into the podcast tonight. So it's just us tonight for a random.
This is what we got, guys. This is what we got.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, I'm retired now. That's not what is going on. That hat is about to get
It's a
destroyed.
hat. No, it's not. It's bendable, dude.
The hat is like, oh my god, why am I stuck with the headphones? Why? Why?
It'll work. It's my
It's like a
edge is
taco.
it's
It's like a taco
crazy.
hat.
It kind of looks
No?
like a taco, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a taco hat. Oh yeah, can I have
No,
the
it's a
taco, please?
cowgirl hat, Goofy.
Yeah, but for viewers watching, they'll be thinking, "Oh, can I have a taco, please? Coming in with chicken."
Irish Mike came in and gave us a hydrate, man.
Oh, okay,
Dude. Yes. Hi,
nice,
Irish Mike. I got my drink here, my colored flavored sugar water.
nice one.
Mm.
I am so sorry. I thought the chat was going to work,
The
but
hydrates
unfortunately
don't
not.
come up.
Yeah.
That's a thing that I've noticed. The hydrates don't come up on either of the chats. So
Oh, okay. So I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm
no,
hoping
if
to.
there's talking, it probably will, but the hydrates don't come up. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the comments will come up as well because it should be all right. But if not, I do apologise, guys. It's the first time that we have collaborated as well.
Well, it's not the first time collaborating. It's the first time trying it a different way. We tried something that we thought we were having trouble with before. We'll see if
Yeah,
the comments come up. But I know that the hydrates haven't come up on your chat either. So
yeah. So I am so sorry about that, guys. We'll
hi,
try and
Irish
get.
Mike. Welcome to the channel again, buddy. It's been a minute. My
Hello.
hat is a little wonky because like it's even in my eyes, but because of where my camera is, it looks uneven. But I promise you, it's not. I
That's
promise
what
you,
she
it's
said.
not.
That's what she said.
Telling you, I'm gonna
Yes,
fidget
I
with
can
this hat
see
all
what
night.
Irish Mike. I can see you now on the chats.
Yes,
Can
we
you
can
read
see
this?
you.
Yes, we can.
In the chat, we can see the hydrates we didn't see, but that's cool. It's on my channel. We're good. I got it.
Cool.
Good thing I'm
It'll
still
just
watching it.
cool. So now you can send the comments of the questions to us, and we will
Yeah.
publish it onto the bottom of the screen for all you video viewers. For all the ones that are on the podcast audio, tough. You will have to listen to us as well. As
He
well.
goes tough. Sorry. I'm sorry. You
Sorry,
can't do this.
it's not. It's out of my law, out of my
He's
business.
right.
I
It's
know.
not in his control.
Yeah, that was the one I was after, but I completely lost it. To be fair,
Okay, I am going to
but
be crazy with this hat. It's going to drive me nuts.
we're
All right.
sorry for we're sorry for any technical difficulties we've trans with the hat itself. We shall try and get that sorted as soon as possible. Irish Micah says, "What do you think about the game House of Ash?"
I have not
Oh,
seen it yet.
I have not seen it, to be fair, so I can't really comment on that, Irish Mike. So we'll do all the questions about that afterwards as well. We'll go through the news and then the segments, and then we'll go do the long Ask Us Anything segment for the first
Also, we
time.
got a lot of news today, too. So,
Yeah, so
been
we
2 weeks.
yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
It's
Where
two
have we
weeks worth of
been?
news, man. Busy. We've been busy doing things.
Just rolling, chilling, relaxing. That's
It'll work. I'm just gonna leave it at that because it's gonna
yeah,
drive me nuts. But it's my camera placement. It's the camera
yeah,
placement, really. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do
yeah.
about it. It is what it is.
It's all good. Give me the dritty.
The what?
That's what Irish Mike said.
I know.
Give
So I was asking him what he said.
Oh, okay. I thought you was asking me. Like, what the hell
No, I
did
know
you
what
say
he.
that?
I know what you're reading. I'm asking what he means by that.
If you said dirty, that'll be a bit. What the hell's going on?
The lowdown.
Yeah, give me the lowdown. Yeah. Oh, probably
The
give me the
news.
news.
He is talking about the news. The lowdown. The news. Yeah.
So here we go, guys. We won't wait any longer now. We've talked about why we haven't done the 2 weeks. We have to try and bring all 2 weeks into one podcast between me and the lovely Trance as well. So let's go straight into caption one, which is the PC console news. And did you want to go through it, Trance? Since
I
you
can.
did,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
go through that.
I would love to do that. Okay, so I picked out 7 news articles because, guys, a lot's been happening for the last 2 weeks, but there's only so many articles that I can cover in one segment. So I picked up 7 news articles that I am from Tennessee. I am from Tennessee, Irish Mike. I think we talked about this last time, buddy. That's why I have the hat. But no, but I picked out 7 articles which I felt were fairly reasonably, important for everybody. Some of them are shorter than others. So we're gonna start that out, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna see how this rolls. Okay, guys. All right. So first off, excuse me, my first article for the day is that Twitch had a do not ban list to keep big time streamers from being suspended for something dumb. This comes from PC Gamer. This was early on in the 2 weeks. This article came up at PC Gamer. This info is coming from the Twitch mega leak that they had the weekend before that. It included a list of notable streamers whose accounts should not be suspended or banned for violating the rules. The people said that it wasn't meant to be a protection, but it was meant as a pre-moderation system to help keep high-profile streamers from getting banned for minor infractions or misunderstandings of the rules.
Right.
And I have is from the article. They said, and this actually came from the former Twitch admin, it was a way to quickly put a banner up to the admins on duty so they wouldn't just blindly ban another admin or a prominent staff member for something dumb, a former Twitch admin told the site. This list is about 5 years old, but it was meant to be used in tandem with the internal tool they had called Better Desk, which they no longer use anymore. Last section from the article, again, a quote from the article and a quote from the former employee to the Washington Post says, the do not ban list was more like a do not ban this channel for X list. Another former employee told the Washington Post. It was basically a way to add a red notification on reports against a channel to make the admins working on reports aware that there are some agreements in place or the channel is allowed to do certain things. Often it was used to allow what we now call IRL streams. Because back then, 5 years ago, they didn't have IRL options. That didn't become a thing until a little bit later. I think it was 2017. IRL options became a thing. And I remember when they became a thing, I was like, oh, yeah, we can do IRL stuff. So, but yeah, so that was that first article. So it's an old list, but it was something that they had in place to go in tandem with an internal tool that they were using. So,
Yeah.
what's your input on this, Malk?
Um. I mean, I mean, we all knew what happened with that Twitch leak, should we say?
Yeah.
And it's been the day. It's all. I'm sorry, I'll probably say this with the law itself, but it's like the day of my Data Protection Act, and that's just
Mhm.
broken completely from them guys. But they even got a do not ban list, so.
It was a
eh,
5-year-old list, though, but it was what they used back in the day to say, "Okay, this person doesn't need to get flagged for this minor infraction."
I know. Okay, so with a 5 year list, it
Mhm.
kind of felt like it's a bit. I don't know what's the word I'm after. It's the way that they changed how IRL streams work now. The way that
Mhm.
they build up. I mean, uh, it's kind of like saying, have they increased that list as well? It's hard to say. To be
Yeah, I
fair,
mean, it's a good question. I mean, they're saying that it was a tool that they did use at the time.
yeah,
They don't even use the Better Desk tool anymore, so that internal tool is no longer active. Um, it was something that they had at the time for people who and I understand what you're saying. It's a question of, do they still have like a list of streamers that they would want to, not get banned for minor stuff, It's kind of
yeah.
favoritist in that respect. Hi Reese, can you
Hi.
tell, guess what? Your messages are now popping up on the full actual studio. So now I can read your messages here and I can look at your hydrates over here, which you literally just hit us with a hydrate. So there we go. Here's our
There you
hydrate
go.
for Reese.
Hydrate.
Irish Mike goes, they lost their mind. Yeah, I mean, it's an old list, but the fact that something like that was in place, it makes you wonder if something like that would be in place now, since they have
Yeah.
such much more high profile streamers that make the company so much money. Um, so yeah, I mean, I get where you guys are coming from. I completely understand. It's suspect that they had something like that to begin with. You know.
It's it's kind of like I know we've said this from the very first. I still remember from the very first episode. Remember about Amorous? Is it Amorous?
Yep.
Your favorite streamer that you want to ban
Oh
completely,
yes.
ban completely. Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Mhm.
She got banned then unbanned, then banned, then
Wow.
unbanned. About the fourth or
Oh
fifth
my
time.
god.
So that was the fifth time that she was banned and unbanned, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if you have read it somewhere else. But that was that's what I'm saying. It kind of linked back to that list saying,
Yeah.
is she on that list? I'm not put.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry if Amaranth did actually listen to the podcast and thinking we're aiming at that. We're not. But she is a
I
big.
don't even know if she would have, but she might have. I mean, I have no clue. I'm sure if she did, she would have said something.
Yeah, she would say something right now and be law to say do not ban on this
We
list.
have okay, so guys, for the record, we have nothing against these streamers that do these things. We just the things that we have against are some of the things that they do or how it goes about. That's all. I mean, it's not and it's an optional thing, and Twitch allows it, so that is what it is. We have nothing against Twitch either. It's just one of those things. You know,
But
we're here to give you news, whether it be good or bad.
we did one episode where every news segment was
So
bad, bad,
it was
bad,
like
bad.
this company did this, and this company did this, and this company did this. Was that the Get Your Shit Together episode?
Yeah, that was it. Get your shit out together on this episode,
No,
and I
it
tell
didn't,
you what,
Irish. It really didn't. It didn't turn into a sex TV. No, no, really. It was just like, I mean, are you talking about Twitch? He's talking about Twitch. Okay, Twitch,
I think
yeah.
it's yeah.
Twitch can be, yeah. Twitch can be. Depends
I
on what
think
you're watching.
yeah, but I think what they've done is they knew that the five. I think what they did was they knew 5 years ago that these streamers were coming in. Like, oh yes, big money coming in. Don't lose them completely. And then
Yeah.
they used a tool to keep that. But then now that apparently they're not using it. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're not using it
They
anymore.
said there's it the way they're talking about the list, and the old tool was in the past. They no longer use that tool anymore.
So basically, it's like if they had that tool now, and they had with the big streamers coming in on Twitch, do you think that would have been a different fate? I think that that's favoritism to Twitch and to try
I
and keep
think
their big money
well,
as well.
Twitch knows who makes them big money and who doesn't. And I mean, they open their doors to all streamers, okay,
Yeah.
granted. Some are going to get bigger than others, and that's a given. That's just life. I mean, some streamers are going to make it better than others. Some streamers are going to have more time to input things, and that's whatever. We're both small streamers, so we're like the little fish, which is fine. I don't mind being the little fish. It doesn't
I
bother me.
right,
But
we get the salmon as well, cook it and get that
no,
sorted
salmon
as
can be
well.
big though.
But that's what I mean. Get the fish, reel it in, get the salmon, fish bash bosh as
So
well.
I mean, we're small, we're small fry, but and that's whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, but there are people that get really big really quickly, whether they have more time to dedicate or they have more money to put into it or whatever, and they're able to get really big and become and that's going to happen on any platform for streamers at all. You're going to have the big names and the small names, but Twitch knows who makes the money and who doesn't, and they try their best to with the things that they do, they try their best to not be favoritist or saying, oh, well, even though this person did this and they're one of our biggest
Yeah,
streamers, we're going to get on to them about this. And they've gotten better about it. I'm not saying that they haven't, but it's just the case of life. Sometimes if you've got more prominence, you get a little bit more of leniency. But one of the things they said was before IRL streams were a thing, they were allowing some streamers to do IRL streams, which is fine. So I mean, and then minor infractions and misunderstandings of the rules and misunderstandings happen. I get that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a thing. It's life, man. Some people get a not a free pass, but a slightly less restricted pass than others do, and that is what it is.
but it's still annoying to all of us, isn't it? For small streamers who meant to be having equality. For I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm sure everyone that's watching the stream back live now or listening back on the podcast on the audio side of things, the guys would be agreeing to me that Twitch has been. I feel like Twitch has been under a lot of pressure.
Hmm.
I think personally. I think they're under a lot of pressure because obviously one that massive, you know, the basically the leak has been come out. We
Mhm.
all had to change our stream keys and
Yep,
passwords, which is it's not good for it's not
that's
good
very
for
true.
Twitch, and and I, and for people who've been streaming on Twitch for many years, they'll be thinking, "Ooh, I don't know about this anymore. They might have to go to YouTube or Facebook or, well, it's called Meta now. Facebook soon. I don't know why,
What?
but yeah,
Okay.
it's called Meta now. It's not, I don't know,
Like metagaming?
like Meta, like META.
Yeah, like metagaming.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
that,
term metagaming.
like the term Meta. Like instead of
Yeah,
mega, it'll be Meta, like
I
Meta.
know exactly what you're talking about.
I know. I'm just saying meta. Meta.
Irish Mike had said the one thing they need to get gone is the women that show almost nothing on. That's what we're talking about is the women that the pool and hot
The
tub streams where it's
hot tub
skimpy
streams.
outfits. Plus, they're trying to get as big as YouTube. Yeah, they are. But some people like YouTube, some people don't. It depends on the person. Personally, I've never been a YouTube gaming person. Like, I didn't want to go to YouTube. I didn't. I never did. I'll do my YouTube videos there, but I won't. Ooh, I won't do their gaming streaming service. So
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's as you said, it's more preference. To be
mm-hmm.
fair,
Yeah, it is.
but here's a question to you before we carry on. If Twitch are going to get even more under a lot of pressure, and if they do more leaks or anything like that, are you still going to be back in Twitch after that?
Well, I've always been on Twitch.
No, but
Honestly, I mean, YouTube is a lot harder to break into,
it
and
is. It is,
and
to be fair.
so is Facebook. It's harder to break into.
Okay.
So I mean, that's my thing. That's and Twitch. I've already established a community here. I mean, sorry, my cords are like everywhere, guys. This is not very good cord control right now. But so don't get me wrong. Like it's not a matter of like I mean, I guess in a way, if it came down to like a moral choice, maybe,
Yeah.
but it's harder to break into those. And I've already established a community here, and I've already established people here that follow me. And unless I made like a mass announcement, oh shit, hang on,
Um, that was a great image. Stop on the phone. The video is just like that. Oh,
hang
she's
on. Y'all
lost
can
her.
still hear me, right?
She's
You can
lost
still
her
hear me,
teeth,
right?
guys. Yeah, we can still hear you. She's lost her teeth on the image that we are seeing, guys. Hopefully, she'll be back as well. But that is a perfect. I'm glad this is recorded now, and we'll be going to YouTube after this. It's like but yeah, I mean, while Trans comes back on, hopefully. Hopefully it should be okay to get back in. But regarding the question I was trying to ask Trans before she before she got disconnected with the video itself, I was trying to say if the leaks are going to come back again, or like if it's going to mess up Twitch again to leak with her details and everything like that, is she going to move on from Twitch to another platform? That's what it was really. So, oh, hopefully she'll be back. They build Twitch for gaming. Irish Mike says they build Twitch for gaming and shows like yours, not for all the bullcrap that they have now. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Irish. I would completely agree with you on that because it it's like you put all that effort and everything that you can to get yourself back into the stream itself as well.
Hey,
So
I'm
yeah,
back.
so it should be all
I know
good.
what happened.
Um, number one, I am keeping that photo
No,
of
you're
you.
not. That
I
wasn't.
am.
That's
It's on YouTube.
no,
It's on YouTube. It
no,
goes to my YouTube.
no,
So
no.
so
Please
before
no.
before anything goes happen, I'm just going to do what happened to the video. This is what Trance's video was like.
God,
It's like
no, no. Reese, no, you didn't clip
I
it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
My face is red as a fucking beet right now. Look at this shit.
Oh, God. For the guys that are listening on the audio side of things, you need to watch the video side of why I'm trying to explain. Um, the
No,
mouth. So, Reese is an absolute legend, as always. Poor trance. Anywho, let's carry on with the podcast. So basically,
oh my god, no. Okay,
so
back to the news, y'all. Go get
I'm
back
glad
to the
I'm glad
news.
you're going back into the news, Chance. I'm glad you're going back in as soon as possible.
Oh my
But
god.
what Irish Mike was saying was they build Twitch for gaming and shows like yours, not for all the bull crap that they have now. I just said to Irish Mike, I said I completely agree with him. To be
Yeah,
fair, and he's absolutely dead on right because people who've been working their socks off to get to where they are now,
yeah,
and it'd be fantastic, and that's what they're trying to do as well. And I
yeah.
completely agree. And then all of a sudden, the video incident. Yeah.
Stop! No!
So she's lost her teeth on that image. She's lost her teeth.
Terrible.
If
You
you
guys are
watch
so
it,
mean.
look, I had all the means from the last few weeks on the podcast. I ain't
He's got
forgot.
a point. He's right. He can give it back
So
to me at least a little bit.
what?
Oh, shut up, Irish.
She's from Tennessee. Irish Mike has just said she is from Tennessee. She is from Tennessee. I'm not saying she's lost her teeth or has false teeth or anything like that at all. It was just a perfect video image
I
to
don't,
stop.
guys. Don't listen to them. It's not true.
If you want to know more info, come to my channel. We'll know more info. That's it. No, keep to each other's channels. I'll give you all the info in a minute. Anywho, let's go straight in now for the Twitch itself. So, have you got any more points from that, Trans, before we go on to the next news? Oh, Trans, you've got no.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Okay, cool.
I was just saying, have you got any more from?
That's not true, Irish Mike. We do have teeth. Thank you. Most of Tennessee has no teeth. And Reese, I'll put the clip link on Trans Discord. Oh my god.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Irish Mike, most of Tennessee has no teeth.
We have teeth, I promise.
I've never been to Tennessee, so I can't really say. So I'm letting Chance off just this once. But in that image video, I am not getting rid of that. That is absolute epic as well. So it's all good in Seahood.
All right, we got a pic of you without teeth. Look, I have teeth. See, I have teeth.
But the video did not say that you had teeth. Well, this is what I love about the show. It's no bars hold or anything like that at all. And this is what we love about it as well. Absolute epics. So I'm so sorry, Trans. For the final time I'm asking, is there any more from
up on me? See y'all. I see y'all ganging up on me.
Is there any more?
Right. Wait till you get it back. Wait till you get it back. No, you will.
I had shitloads, to be fair. So at least give me that. At least give me that.
I
That was
said
epic.
okay. It's true. I agreed. I admitted.
So you agree that you have no teeth?
No.
Sick.
I agree that I've given you so much shit these last few weeks.
I got you.
Oh, man.
Right. So sorry, guys. We've gone a little bit off topic at all. So basically, is there any more from the Twitch side from your perspective?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Do you want me to say the next one while you calm down a bit? Should we do that?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, while you get your teeth sorted as well, let's go. The next segment, the next news segment is the Battlefield 2042 to offer both cross progression and cross-platform play with a cravat. Is that cravat?
Caveat.
Caveat. And I thought it's a cravat. Can you imagine it with a
Cravat.
cravat? Cravat.
Cravat.
Yeah. And the sources come from game purr. Like purr. Like a cat here. Purr. See, you are good. You are good. It's like rinsed. Mode. Oh, seals. Nice.
I
Nice.
have people in the city that are jealous that I can roll my R's and they cannot.
There you go. There you can take the piss out of me. I can't do the purrs.
No, it's not your lips, it's your tongue. It's your tongue, dude. I respect because I am from Tennessee and have no teeth. Well, I'm just saying that Tennessee has teeth. People in Tennessee do have teeth.
Oh.
It's a thing.
So yeah, Battlefield 2042 to offer both cross progression and cross platform play with a caveat, not cravat, as I pronounce it wrong. Creators offering crossplay as a feature as long as all players have a console to handle it. Well, it's obviously you need a console to play on it or a PC. Otherwise, we ain't going to play Battlefield. PC, PS5, and Xbox Series XS will be queued together, and PS4 and Xbox One will be queued together and restrict to the 64 max players in lobby due to hardware limitations. Oh. Cross progression will also be added with no loss of save information. Modes to look forward to 128 player, Hazard Zone, said it by accident, pardon me. Fan made ones in Battlefield Portal as well.
Yeah, so what that effectively, it's a very short article. Reese, so only you have no teeth. Oh my god. I'm not even going, no. See, I have teeth.
I'm calling it the no teeth episode, guys. That is all sorted there.
So, what this pretty much little bitty article is talking about is it saying that Battlefield 2042 will offer cross progression and cross platform play. Not too long ago, well, weeks ago actually, we were
Yeah.
questioning whether it was going to be a thing. They kind of mentioned it a little bit. This went into a little bit more detail about it, just saying that they are offering it. There won't be any loss of information, and you can jump from PC to console, no problem. But each console for each player will be put together depending on their hardware. PC, PS5, Xbox Series XS, those will all be in one lobby, and then like your PS4, Xbox One people will be in a different lobby. But they will have restrictions on the amount of players because of the hardware that is required for the game. So that's what it's pretty much saying. It's a very short article, but it's one that we have a confirmation 100%. There will be crossplay, there will be cross progression, and these are the rules to it. So
I think it's good and bad at the same time because one is imagine you don't have a PS5 chance and you
yeah,
try to join with me in a
yeah,
lobby,
I wouldn't be able
it
to.
won't work. You won't be able to. It's kind of like it's like all the other games that where they have all the crossplay, but you can't link them together. It's like the PC on
Yeah.
its own. Then you got the PS5,
But if
then
that was the
PS4.
case, I'd probably play with you on a PC. But since your
Yeah,
PC and PS5 would be able to get in the same lobby, that would be better for me, honestly. And you could probably use controller on it too, most likely. So,
yeah,
but I mean, I can understand where you're coming from because you'd have to have two copies of the game. You'd have to have the PC and the PS4 version if you have a PS4 instead of a PS5. And I have friends that do have
sorry,
I have
sorry,
friends that do have PS5s that I don't have PS5s. So, I mean,
sorry.
you look scared for a second there.
Sorry, my brother's just come in. It was just like, I'm live. I am live.
Hi,
Don't
Mouse
come in.
brother.
But
Hi.
it's just gone now. It's gone now. But it was just like, don't give me anything. I'm live. No, no. There you go. That clip it if you want that clip as well. So
But
yeah,
no, but that's pretty much what it's saying. There is a guarantee it's going to be cross progression. It is going to be cross play, but it'll be cross play depending on the hardware. The 128 mode will only be for the PC, PS5, Xbox XS versions, and the 64 person mode will be for the PS4 and Xbox One series versions. So, but which is good because 64 people is still a lot of people in a lobby. Just saying,
yeah.
that's a
Well,
lot of
if
people.
if they're not happy with it, then tell them to piss off.
Yeah, I know,
afterward.
right?
It's just
And the fan made modes will still be available on the Battlefield portal, so people will be able to make their own mode versions, and you can check them out and see what they've got going on and try different modes with them. So
yeah, so that's what it was really, and
it's a short
uh,
article, but yeah, I mean that's what it's about.
I think it was just never been discussed, or they were
Well,
never
it was
announced.
mentioned. They were talking about it. And
Yeah,
it was originally said that they would have it, but there was like questions as to a couple of the things. Because we did cover an article similar to this a few weeks well, probably about 5 to 8 weeks ago,
yeah,
about whether Battlefield was going to have cross progression and cross play. But this is just a confirmation, it's 100% confirmed that they will, and these are the specifics behind the cross progression and cross play. So,
here's a question for you actually.
hmm.
Do you think the P? Okay, so I'm on the PS5, and you're probably on the PC. You haven't got the PS5 or the Xbox. Um, do you feel like that's a bit of an um,
Um,
unadvantage, like
unfair
unadvantage,
advantage?
unfair advantage? That's it. Yeah, because PC could have their own aim bots set up.
That
You
depends
know,
on how the company
and
goes about policing
yeah,
that stuff, and that
yeah,
really falls on them. Like they're going to have to use their anti cheats to catch aimbots. But I mean, even people on PS4, PS4, PS5, they have aimbot, stuff that they can do too.
yeah,
And it's really there's a question as to whether or not it actually is an actual advantage. You can do more on PC than you can on a PS5, even with PS5 being the way it is. So it's just much more versatile as far as like a gaming console tool.
yeah.
Um, but I don't think that it makes an unfair advantage, provided that the company does what they need to police the cheaters. That's the thing.
That's why I wanted to ask because it feels
Mhm.
like obviously the PC should have more variety than what the consoles give. Even though
Mhm.
the PS5 and Xbox X, Series X. I'm so sorry to Xbox fans, don't kill me afterwards. But basically, Xbox Series X slash
Yeah.
S, that these guys should have minimal, and rightly so because it can't handle everything what the PC does. The PC should be superior, I
Mhm.
think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Trans. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the PC should be on its own, personally, on its own,
Mm, yes
because
and no, because
it
I feel like there are PC players that have console friends that have
yeah,
newer generation consoles, and a PC and and a newer generation console can handle hardware problems. It's
yeah,
handle the same hardware requirements because a PC is modular, so you can always upgrade your graphics if you need to,
yeah,
and obviously the console's not modular, but the console's built to a technological bar that makes it so okay, the newest generation console is going to have like PC quality graphics.
yeah.
They're going by a bar, a set of standard with the hardware. The hardware in the PS5 will be able to compete with the hardware in the PC. So
So
that's
hopefully
how I
that.
see it.
That's why I wanted to ask you because I know you are a massive, massive fan of the PC
I
side of
am.
things, and that's why I want to hear your thoughts of is it right or wrong that they've done it this way, but then also I feel like they've really limited the PS4, the old
Yeah.
gens now
The older
to.
gens, yeah. I agree with
So,
you. I agree. It's a limitation, but at least, I mean, it's there. It's an option. Some people who have PS4s, PS5s might have their old PS4s, so maybe they can jump on an old console with a friend, even though they got a PS5. I understand why they're doing it. The PS4 can't compete with the PS5 hardware wise. So I get it. I do.
yeah,
But I understand what you're saying. It does seem a little unbalanced because, you've got all these new gens that are going to be competing with PC players, and PC players aren't going to be able to play with their PS4 friends because their PS4 friends are going to be in a totally different lobby. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I,
yeah,
f-
either get a new console to play in the new generation or use an older console to play with your old friends. So,
I feel like that's a bit of a push
it's a little
for
harsh. It's a little.
harsh. Yeah, that's the word I was. You can tell my mind's got. This is why I love you to hear because you can tell I'm not with it with the ball
I'm
on there.
awesome. That's why. I'm so
There you
awesome.
go. There you go. There's my heart here.
Hearts.
There you go. See, I done it first, not to anyone
Oh, we
else.
gotta
Yeah.
hydrate too. I gotta get that hydrate. We gotta hydrate from Reese. I was looking at the news notes, so I didn't see your hydrate. So we gotta hydrate from Reese. Here we go.
One, just one,
Mhm.
or two.
Mhm.
Just one.
One. And more love from Reese. Thank you so much for all that love, buddy. You are amazing. So happy
Thank
to
you.
have you here week after week after week. You're amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
MVP.
Oh, VIP, VIP.
VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's MVP or VIP more.
Very important person or most valuable person.
So which one would you
I
say
don't know.
more? I don't
Both.
know. Both.
All.
Oh, thanks,
All.
Reese. Oh, okay. Well, debate is gone now. So,
Yep.
personally, I feel like it's a bit, as you rightly said, harsh
Mhm.
to. But just this is what I mean. Is it like telling the customer, like us, the customer, to say upgrade if you want to join your mates to PC or
Kinda
anything like
is.
that? Because
Kinda
that's
is.
because now it's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to have to find £600 or $700." I don't know how much it is a PS4, PS5 or Xbox is series on the American side of
I
things. But
haven't even looked at the price, to be telling you.
I, I, well, here it's normally like 600 quid.
So it's
So
probably close to 700-ish then.
probably
Maybe
about
more.
probably about 800,
Yeah.
$900, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is treacherous and absolutely diabolical how they've done it. But again, that's the way that how they do it to try and hold and serve the 128 player. That's gonna
Yeah.
be mad. That's
That's gonna
mad.
be, like, crazy.
It's
That's
it's
gonna be insane.
well, it's kind of like Fortnite and all these
Mhm.
battle royales.
Yeah.
So it's not a old. It's not like, oh my god, we're gonna have 125, 28 new players
Mhm.
jumping in. It's gonna be like the battle royale series. So they know
Yeah.
just add 25. Let's just add 25 people. Let's beat everyone else. Bish
Yeah.
bash bosh way as well.
Just so we can say we have the most players in our lobby.
Yeah, superior. Let's see the muscles and get the guns out. Boom, boom, boom. On there. Sorry, that's just the worst lines ever. But yeah, that was mad. So, have you got any more chance before we get on to the rest of the news? Since
Not on Battlefield, nope.
I can't believe we've done 50 minutes already.
I know. We had an extended intro too because we don't have a guest today, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just
What?
us.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah.
There we go. If anyone can carry on that lyrics, I'll give them 100. Give them a few
We
bits.
can make it if we try, just the
Just the
two of
two
us.
of us, you and I.
Where's my
Yeah.
100 bits?
Why is yeah? I'll sort that out after the stream. Reese said, "Why is there no guest?" We have tried to contact everyone that they were available. I wasn't sure if he
It
was
was a
available.
pretty manic 2 weeks for both of us, Reese. If we would have been able to get a hold of people sooner and not been as busy as we were these last 2 weeks, then we might have been able to get somebody secured for today. But I was constantly busy every single day at my job in preparation for the events for the weekend. And it was just harder to get somebody. We tried to get a hold of people this week. We didn't get a hold of anybody, which is fine. I mean, it's kind of a last minute thing. And but also, in all honesty, though, like when we started this, we were talking about making slight adjustments to. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, record. A slight adjustments to the format and how we do things for the show. It's my thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you, Reese. No, so it's one of those things that we're like, hey, this could be something that we could just try as the two of us. We already always said that, if we didn't have a guest, we just longer ask us anything segment. And since we have so much news, it kind of works out anyway. We've only gone through 2 articles. We've got 4 more to get through, guys. No, no, no,
And this
five
is the
more.
first
5 more.
segment. And this is the first segment as well.
So might want to speed this up, even though we don't have a guest today.
Yeah, trance. I'm blaming you on this one.
It's fine
So,
with me, of course.
yeah, absolutely,
With
absolutely,
my no
100%.
teeth, apparently.
Yeah. Ah, Right, I'm going to do this in Chance's words now. So this is the next article. I will try to do the title. I'm not going to read all of it with Chance's voice with no teeth. I'm going to do it like this now. Elden Ring has been delayed into February. This article was done by PC Gamer. So I'll say it again in the nice possible way. Elden Ring has been delayed into February, so article's been done by PC Gamer. And if Trans is about to piss herself laughing, and she will.
You sounded like some stuffy old man. It was
I am.
crazy.
I am. I'm getting old.
No,
That's
you
why.
sounded worse.
Oh, charming. Thanks. Oh, I have to remember that with no teeth. Oh, you
No,
sound
you
worse
sounded
with no teeth. From Software
don't,
have
don't.
officially pushed back release date.
Between his accent and the way he's doing the talking, he sounds like some stuffy old man.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chad.
Mal,
I don't know what you're talking
you will
about.
never get through this article if you don't stop.
From Software have officially pushed back release date of Elden Ring till February 25th, 2022. The reason listed is that they need another month because depth and strategic freedom of the game exceeded initial expectations, which means the game's world and the system probably need some more work. 27 seconds of the game footage has been leaked from what was claimed to be an older build of the game, but some commenters were complaining about the visuals as well. So, I don't know much about the Elden Ring series. So, if
I
Trans,
saw the trailer on E3 and it was freaking gorgeous. So the
oh,
fact
okay,
that they're pushing back to make sure they polish everything up, I am actually very happy. Reese says he clipped that, by the way.
thanks, Reese.
This is the embarrassed Trance and Malk episode. How can we embarrass Trance and Malk? How many clips can we make of them doing weird, crazy things?
I don't know. I don't know.
Gosh,
Oh gosh, bish bash bosh.
thank you. So far, two. Yes, so far we've got two. All right. So yeah, there's a little bit more to this article on the next page.
Oh,
It's just like a
sorry,
little small
forgot.
section.
Sorry, that was my fault.
It's all good.
Game. I'll say it quickly because we are running out of time. Game is apparently in the final stages of development, according to the producer. And it was said that through the game is open world, it won't be crammed with errand quests. Is that right? Errand quests or door checklists as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, I, if I know you said that you watched the trailer and from the E3 series as well, and it was going to be absolutely super freaking awesome in your
It is
words
gonna be
as
super
well.
freaking awesome.
So
That's completely true.
that I've heard with messages, bish bash bosh.
Yeah.
Um, but with this, do you think it? Do you think? I know you said they've done the right thing, but in your personal opinion, do you think they should have gone originally longer than they initially planned?
Maybe
Originally,
so. Maybe they thought they could have everything up and going. And I'm hearing echo in my ears, by the way, for some
oh,
reason.
um,
Maybe they thought they could have everything up and going by January. Still echo. And but they weren't able to do that. So they just pushed it back a little bit. Like I said, oh, there's no echo. There we go. That sounds good. But I mean, I appreciate it when a company does that, especially when they're still producing the product, they're still making it, and still finishing up the development on it. I appreciate when they said, "Okay, this is going to take us longer than expected. We're going to have to push this back a little bit, take an extra month or two, and work on it a little bit more so it can get to the quality that you guys are going to be expecting." I completely respect that 100% because the trailer, which had a lot of cinematic in it, did look freaking gorgeous. And if it comes out and it doesn't look like people saw on E3, they're going to be very upset. So I appreciate that they're giving us a little extra time to polish everything up, make sure it looks to the quality that they were expecting to have it with the cinematics. And then allow, then release it and say, okay, we thought we were going to be having some time. It's going to take a little longer. That's fine. We're just pushing it back. We're just letting you guys know. And they also let us know like crazy early. Like it's not even November yet. Like it's the end of October. And we still have, and it was released in January, so it would still have been 2 months from next month anyway before they actually had released the actual game. It was like the 22nd of January is when they said, but
Yeah.
they pushed it back to February 25th. So they did it early enough that the fans can say, okay, they're taking a little more time. We already were waiting till January. We can wait another month. That's fine. So I mean, I appreciate that they did it quickly, and as time was coming up, and finishing time. We're going to need a little extra time. Let's let the fans know. They're like, okay, we got this. We're working on it for another month to make sure it's up to our standards and y'all's quality standards. So, I mean, I really appreciate when a company does that.
Absolutely, and that's what I feel like. They need to hear like a beta version of the game and get the
They
viewers,
could.
the customers, to get their thoughts in. And if they didn't like it, just get them in as soon as possible, and then they'll add more. And they might do another beta
Yeah,
to
but the
bring it back.
graphics, if the world doesn't look like people are expecting it to, if there's like if they cut corners and they were still trying to make it to the release date, the fans would be mad because that's not what they were expecting to see. They would be furious.
Yeah,
They'd be more
yeah,
mad about having it released on time but not looking to the quality they're expecting from the E3 trailer than they would be from being told, "Hey, it's gonna take a little longer. Just give us a little more time, and we'll have it out for you guys." That at least that way they're saying, "Okay, at least we're letting people know." It's not like we're in the
yeah,
dark here. They're not sitting here telling us last minute, "Oh, it's gonna take another month." Like it's not like the week before release that, "Oh, we're gonna push it back a little month. We got a little more time." No, they told us 2, 3 months in advance and said, "Okay, here, this is going to be a thing. It's gonna be a little longer than we expected it to. We're just letting you guys know."
yeah, and it's good because if they
Hmm.
don't know, and
Yep.
if there's some companies where they
People
just
don't
cannot be
like to
bothered.
not know. That's a thing. People don't like to be left in the dark. Like when especially if there's a game they're really looking forward to and the company hasn't said anything about that game for like months, they don't want like what's happening with this game. Is it still releasing on time? Is this happening? Is that happening? Whatever. People don't like to be in the dark. And so if a
Yeah,
company at least is transparent enough to say, okay, it's taking us a little longer, then we can sit here and make it nicer for you guys and better for you guys, then some people are gonna get mad that it's going back a month. Oh, I was hoping to have it beginning of the year, but most people are gonna be like, okay, that's fair. Thank you for thinking about the fans and thinking about what we're going to be receiving as far as the game is concerned.
yeah, I do agree, and it's
There's
just
another hydrate from Reese. We got another one. Here we go.
oh, there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, well, to get this hydrate. Mm, mm.
Keeping us hydrated over here. I appreciate it, buddy.
I know, and getting me drunk at the same time. Thanks, Reese, for that.
I love cranberry and vodka, man. It's so good
Yeah, it will kick in as soon
when you
right
least
after
expect
the
it.
news. At least expect it as well. Um, but yeah, I do agree with you, Trans, with the
Now, before we go a little any further into the news or before we go any further with our discussion, um, did you save this next article for me? Is that why you did the two little articles so I could do this next article?
yes.
Thank you. Okay,
That's why because
go ahead.
I'm because oh thanks. Right, this is the Retro Wolf podcast to talk about the next news. The next news will be from Trans on our next bulletin as well.
You can
Hey,
continue saying what you were saying. I was just asking real quick.
don't,
That's all.
I was just going to surprise you, Trans. I was going to surprise you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
gosh,
I'm so
no.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. Hi,
Raven,
Raven.
hello. How you doing? You okay? I became well. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I bet you're wondering what the hell was I doing. If you want to find out, check out the stream earlier on. What happened? Basically, you missed
Watch
out
from the
a
beginning, guys.
absolute treat as well in a live pack. Oh no! What's
Aw.
happened, Raven? What's
All the
happened?
love to you. Hopefully you feel better.
I'll be get better soon, Raven. But yeah, I mean, like I said, with the games and the consoles and the companies itself, it's good to know that they delay the game as long as they can.
Yep.
But question for you, and maybe for
Mhm.
everyone else on the viewers itself, if they got this long, would this affect the if sorry, I said this again. Would the bugs be massively like 100% cleared before it gets published at that date? Is that
Oh,
right?
there's probably always going to be bugs. I mean, that's a given. I mean, they're going to do the best they can to minimize the bugs for release, and then they'll have to patch things in anyway, so that's to be expected. So I mean, there's always going to probably be bugs, no matter how hard you comb over a game. Even if you take an
Yeah,
extra, goodness, like extra 2 or 3 months to comb over it, like with a fine tooth comb, you're still going to have bugs that are going to slip through the cracks, and they won't know about some of these bugs until people actually play them and say, "Hey, we found this bug," and said, "Hey, can you guys fix this?" And they say, "Okay, yeah, we'll patch it out for you guys," and then they'll fix it. So there's always going to be bugs no matter what. So I mean, it's to be expected. I mean, as long as they minimize the bugs, and I think it sounds like from the article, it sounds like they're more concerned about the game system, the
yeah,
system that the game runs on, as well as the world, which is fine. I mean, that's great because that's what you're going to be seeing as you're traveling through this world. It's what's going to immerse you into this world. So,
yeah.
I mean, bugs are a fact of, you know, coding life.
Life, life. I was hoping you say the word life. I'm like,
That
yeah,
too.
that too as well. But yeah, the reason why I was asking about that is because you hyped up to a game, and I remembered this. Do you remember? Uh, no,
No Man's
Sky,
Sky.
no Man's Sky. That was the one. So
I
you could
didn't
tell.
play it, but I've heard some horror stories about it.
Well, they were saying, "Oh, this is what's happened, and this is what
Hmm.
needs to be sorted as well."
Yep.
And they were thinking of getting all the issues with the bugs, and they were meant to be crossplay, where
Hmm.
or meant to be like joining with friends. When they were
Yep.
on the same planet, they didn't do it as well, even though they were at the exact planets at the exact same coordinates at the same
Yeah.
place. They they ruined it completely. And I think they fixed it now. But at the time, I remember Teddy did it in the other podcast that I did,
Hmm.
in the Lowdown podcast, and he absolutely. I was going to say loved when he gets back into this, but he absolutely hated the game, and he probably still hates the game up to this
Probably.
day. But it was a shame because this is what I mean. They've got to limit. They've got to get as much of those bugs or get rid of those issues as quickly as possible
Yeah.
before the release date.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like a no man's show or no game
That's
show
true. You're
as
right.
well.
I agree with you. It'll just
And
be a
there's
repeat of the problems in the past. So I agree
absolutely,
with you 100%.
absolutely. Raven says, "Done damage to my sciatic nerve in my leg as I have slipped." Oh,
Oh
ouch!
no, her sciatic nerve? Oh no, Raven. Oh,
Ouch!
please feel better. I know that that's a lot of pain. All the love to you. We will send you the best possible positive vibes to make you feel better. So,
Hopefully, you get
absolutely, hopefully you feel better really soon.
absolutely. I'll be get better soon, Raven, as
Yeah.
quickly as possible as well. So, um, now I was going to surprise Trance, but she kind of introduced in front
Yay!
to
I
say,
didn't say what it was about.
"Yeah." He was
I
like,
didn't.
"Oh, oh, can I have these two articles,
Can I have this
please?"
article, please?
The reason why I gave them to you, Trans, because you love this one dead on, and I
Thank
know
you.
if you don't, if I had
I
this, you
love
would have
this
killed
game.
me on the spot. Anyway, but
Raven goes, "Thank you guys, and 4 more weeks to go until I have to recall the doctors." Yeah, absolutely. I know it's gonna be a long process. When I messed up my ankles, it was a lot of similar things, having to go back for doctors visits and getting them to look at it, seeing if it's gotten better. Oh, you got it worse. It needs to be rested. All that. I understand. It's not sciatic nerve pain, but it was a frustration and a half. So, yes, absolutely. All the love to you. Hopefully you get feeling better definitely soon. So, Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have a chill out, relax. As you can
He needs
see,
to chill.
Trance is
I'm excited.
smiling with teeth. She's smiling with teeth
I had
as well.
teeth. I told you I had teeth.
I did not know that as well. There we go.
I know about a lot of pains. I have 16 pins going through my spine. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully it'll get better
Ouch.
for you soon. Okay, so the next article, and it's one of our longer articles, is Stardew Valley creators' next game is an adorable chocolate shop sim. Yes, PC Gamer has this article if you guys want to look it up. You guys, we've been talking about this and talking about this and talking about this.
Have we?
After yes,
Have we?
we've brought this up a lot. We've brought this up a lot in our shows, seriously,
Have we?
because you know how much I love Stardew.
I,
So
I, I just wanted to hear her reaction afterwards. It's like,
after
you
years of
what?
talking about working on new games, Eric Barone, also known as Concerned Ape, has announced via a surprise video his new game in development called Haunted Chocolatier. Then what I'm
I
about to
want
read you
chocolate
guys,
now.
I know,
Oh.
right? Me too. I'm about to read you guys come straight from the article, this next paragraph. He had given like statements on blogs and stuff like that. In 2018, he was talking about the projects he was working on. He said, I've been deliberately secretive about it because I want to be able to work on it without any pressure for the time being. Barone said about his next project back in 2018 dev blog. I also want to make sure the concept is fully realized before revealing anything because once it's out there, I'm going to have to fully commit to it, which I mad respect. Absolutely mad respect for Barone. When I make a decision, I want to have to stick with it because my fans are going to be expecting it. So I have great mad respect for that. This game, it looks like it's in the Stardew universe, but Barone has has still not said he's not ready to confirm or deny that information yet. It's very similar. It looks like a type of game. Another bit from the article directly. These next three paragraphs are from the article. Says, with my next game, I wanted to explore more fantastical possibilities, experiences that take you beyond the ordinary. That's where magical haunted ghost chocolate comes in, Barone says in an announcement post for Haunted Chocolatier. Haunted Chocolatier is a town game, Barone says, like Stardew in that it will involve moving to a new place and learning a new trade while getting to know all your new neighbors. Unlike Stardew, he says, it's more of an action RPG and, of course, revolves around a chocolate shop instead of a farm. Barone says he doesn't know exactly how to describe the game just yet, but at its core, the gameplay loop involves gathering ingredients, making chocolate, and running a chocolate shop. That all comes from the article. Barone has been working on the game for about a year now, and there is no release yet because the game is still said to be in early development. It will be on the PC, and he does have the intention to release it on other platforms as well. He says there will be no multiplayer option, however, like Stardew has. And if you guys really want to see it and you want to see how precious and adorable this game looks, you can find the early gameplay video on YouTube right now. All you got to do is look up Haunted Chocolatier. It's like the first or second one that comes up because people have been watching for it because Stardew is such a loved game and he's such a loved creator. So you guys can look that up. So I'm excited. We finally have a statement from Barone about the new game, which he's been pressing on working on for a while now. So I am so stoked, guys. So stoked. What?
I
You're all
did not
quiet.
know that. I did not know that at all. I'm kidding.
Oh, I do love me some Stardew. Oh, we got another hydrate from Reese. We got another hydrate.
He just wants to kill me. To be fair with the hydrated, so got ya, gotcha. Now, but it makes me want to. Um, Basically, if this does not come into Trance's games other than GTA in the variety streamers tonight,
It's still early development. It's still going to be a while before it's released,
yeah.
but
But if it's
it's
not in,
so
if it's
cute.
not in Trance's streams in the next year or so, then there's something wrong. There is something wrong.
And guys, I have seen the trailer. I have seen the gameplay footage, and it looks awesome. So awesome. It looks like so much fun. It's going to be great.
It is great, even though I haven't seen the trailer because it's got chocolate in, and I
It's got
want chocolate
chocolate.
now.
That makes it
Yeah,
important. That makes it good.
It
I
just
want
stands
chocolate
out. It just stands out.
Oh, thank you for that hug, Reese. A big bear hug right back to you. Thank you
There
so,
you
so,
go.
so much for all that love, Reese. You
There you
are
go.
awesome.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, it just makes me want to eat chocolate and just make my own chocolate factory as well, chocolate shop now. But
He's
but
trying to give you a hug too, Wolf.
oh, thank you. There you go. There you go. As well. I'm so sorry that was the crappiest hug ever, but I'll try
Irish
my
Mike, give
hardest.
us another hydrate, by the way, in my
Oh,
channel. So here we go,
he's
guys.
he's also tried to kill me as well at the same time.
Sorry for bumping the mic too, by the way, guys. I apologize.
Oh, how dare you, Trance? How dare you for bumping the mic itself? So,
And
um,
another hydrate from Reese right behind Irish Mike's.
again, he's trying to kill me as well.
I'm gonna need to get a refill here in a minute.
I'm not. I'll probably need to go for a refill somewhere else as well. Um, yeah. So that's all. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, how long did it take Stardew Valley to be created in the past? Trance, you should know this because you're a big, big, big fan. Um,
It was a long time. It was like 5+ years.
so do you?
It was a
So
long ass time.
so this was back in 2018. So you would say 3 years into production now as
No,
well.
he's been working on this particular game for about a year.
Okay. So would you
He was
say?
talking about the projects he was thinking about, what he was planning on doing in 2018
Yeah.
on that dev blog. He As far as that, he's been talking about doing another game, but he wasn't ready to do it yet. And
Yeah.
this time around, another article I read said this time around he feels like he knows more, he's more prepared for what it means to create a game, and he's actually got a plan to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, so we had 2 and we got 4 more drinks. Irish Mike gave us 2 and Reese gave us 2. So, you ready?
See this? Goodbye.
1,
One.
2,
Mm,
3,
mm,
4.
uh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get another cup. It's okay, Raven. No, we were just wishing you the best. That's all.
Yeah, that's all, Raven. Absolutely. Just want to make sure that you're okay and well, and get yourself better as soon as possible. What? What?
I don't know
What?
why you're so funny in this moment, but it's kind of like you. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why it was so funny. It was just funny to me. I just might be crazy, you guys. I promise I'm not drunk. No, he had the look on his face where he was recovering from the drinks, and he's like, "No, we just want to make sure you're okay." And I'm like, I don't know why that was so funny to me. I'm weird.
I don't know her at all.
It was funny. I don't know why. I can't explain it.
Well, um, yeah. So I'd completely lost what I was about to say. Yeah, that was it. It was a year development, wasn't it? That was into the
This
chocolate,
one,
the
this one.
the haunted chocolate or
He's
chocolate.
been thinking about different projects, and he didn't want to come up with a concept before he was ready to fully commit to it. So now that
Yeah,
he's got the full concept, he's going to commit to it, and it'll probably be out in the next year or two. Hopefully, if he can get it through it process fast. If he can't get through the process fast, then it'll be a little longer than that.
yeah. I mean, if it does work, fair
Yeah.
play. But can you imagine like an add-on to Stardew Valley? It's got its own shop and or own island of the haunted chocolate.
Yep.
Sorry, I lost my voice. But yeah, basically, um, no, it's a burp. I'm trying to be polite on the stream.
No, I don't know why your facial expressions are so funny to me right now, but they just are. I can't explain. I just can't explain it, dude. I'm
I,
trying.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I know. That's right.
That's
Um,
not as
Re-
funny as the other stuff.
oh,
That
thanks,
stuff was
thanks,
funnier. I
thanks,
don't know why.
thanks. Reese says, "Do you want another hydrate?" I'll tell you what, Reese. You don't have to click on it. I'll do the hydrate for you at the same time. Oh, There you go. That's that hydrate done on there.
Yeah.
Um, I was going to say, can you imagine like you had an add-on to another island of the hotel, like the I keep saying hotel chocolate. I don't know why.
Like a crossover of the two.
Yeah, imagine
Ah,
that.
that would be cool.
Imagine like two islands, like Grand Theft Auto. Oh my god!
Yes.
Can you imagine like that
Yes.
together? See, I should be in this gaming business as well. That would be sorted.
You got ideas, man.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Like to have your own chocolate sim, like chocolate
Yeah,
shop. I
it'd
just
be
want
pretty cool.
chocolate. After
I
looking at
want
that,
chocolate too.
I just want
Damn
chocolate.
it. Now I want chocolate. You guys can send us chocolate.
Mad.
Or send
But
us money to get chocolate. That works too.
uh, please send your donations to the Bish Bash Bosh podcast, sponsored
We're
by.
creating a chocolate fund.
Yeah, let's just please donate to the chocolate fund
I
for.
will have the GoFundMe link up a little later after the show. Send
I
your
expect it.
chocolate donations here.
You'll see 100 quid kicking in. I'm like, where did that come from? It was from me as well.
Yeah,
That was it.
for chocolate.
Yeah. Reese said he could have said no. Yeah, I could have said no, but I'm trying to be 2 steps
Chocolate
ahead.
bars from Reese in the chat.
Get
Yes.
in, get in. Chocolate galore as well. So, have you got any more from your perspective of
Nope,
this
that's
news?
it. I'm just super excited because the video looks so cute and I can't wait to play it. Sorry.
Uh, okay, okay. She's laughing at my expressions again. I don't know why. I'm just trying to be polite
I'm so
on the stream.
excited.
Uh, I tell you what.
I'm
I tell
excited.
you. Are you? Are you sure you're excited as well?
Yes. Yes.
Whip on the. So, I tell you what, Trans, you've done that first article. I'll let you do the second one because you was asked nicely to do the second
No,
article.
I was excited about the Stardew article. That's
No,
I
you
was
said
at.
two. You said
I
two.
can do the other one. Yeah, no, you did two short ones. I was doing the long one. I don't
Oh,
mind doing this article. It doesn't bother me none. It's just up to you.
okay. Well, this is the one where it says
Welcome to
get.
how we make decisions on the show, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the one I'm going to say. Get that shit. That
Get
company
your
sort of
shit
shit out.
together.
That's the one. The reason why I'm asking is the next article that we're going to be talking about. I cannot believe it's an hour and 20 on the first segment. I cannot believe that.
Okay.
Long day, yeah. Activision Blizzard's attempt to halt lawsuit rejected by, and it was the article that was made by PC Gamer. PC Gamer should be joining us. Should be joining us in the
They
podcast
should.
because
They should
because
just sponsor us. Send us news articles. We're
I
good.
I did not say that, guys, on stream. You heard that live exclusive for you guys as well. Reese says this is going to be about 5 hours long. You might be right, actually, mate. You
We
might be right the way it's going. Might be the might be
don't
the
even have a
record.
guest either. We're skipping a segment, so
I know. A request by Activision to pause its ongoing lawsuit has been rejected. What a surprise! What a surprise!
well, wait till you find out why.
Yeah. From in speech marks, I'm saying it or doing it on the actions from the speech marks. From the article, the developer and publisher tried to put the suit on hold. I was going to say they put the suit on and then just saw hold. Put the suit on hold. Following an ongoing battle between the Department for Employment and Housing, the State Department currently suing Activision Blizzard for discrimination and sexual harassment, which we talked about
Yeah.
many moons ago, and the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the EEOC. I can't remember what that was called now. The
The
EEOC.
Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
Oh yeah.
EEOC.
Oh yeah. Why did I not look at that properly? You idiot, Malk. I am
No,
so
don't
sorry.
say it like that. I'm just saying that's the shorthand for it.
I thought it was a different pronunciation stuff.
The other one is the
This
DFEH. So
That's the one. The EEOC, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Thank you to Trans for elaborating to help me out in the shit, not to get me out in the shit on that one as well. Had also brought a lawsuit against against Activision Blizzard, which was settled on the same day it went public for $18 million. Thanks, Law
That came
360.
from somebody who gave them their information. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the I'm losing my eyes now. The DFEH opposed the statement saying that it could cause uh, irreparable harm to its
Irreparable harm.
irreparable. I am so sorry. I'm
It's
shit with
okay. You're
pronunciations.
good.
I'm so. Thank you. I'll give you a heart for that. Thank you. It's on its own lawsuit. The EEOC then hit back, revealing that two of its lawyers headed up to the DFEH. These pronunciations are getting kicking in for me now. Case had formerly worked with the EEOC on its own investigation into Activision Blizzard, the same investigation that led to the Stepman quotes.
Okay, so before we go any further, to make sure that we're all on the same page here, because that's a lot of acronyms and a lot of stuff, and it's starting to get really legal. What they're saying is that there had been a lawsuit brought by the EEOC against Activision, which had been settled the same day for $18 million. The DFEH had opposed that settlement, saying it would cause irreparable harm to its own lawsuit. Then the EEOC got back with the DFEH that two of the lawyers that were on that DFEH case had formerly worked with the EEOC on that investigation, which led to the settlement. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? All right. So we're all on the same page. So there we
Well,
go.
I'm hoping I'm on the same page
Yeah.
after all this.
So what is coming? And he's about to come into why that's a problem. So it's getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly, we're getting there slowly. So, this is
You'll
why I
have to
love.
rewatch it, Reese. It's a
Yeah,
lot for me too.
can you repeat? Yeah, there was a shitload there, so
There's
we
a
have to
lot
go
to
through.
it.
Yeah, but thank you, Trans.
We got another
This is what.
hydrate, by the way, from Reese.
And Raven as well. Raven also don't know how to.
Mm.
And she put because I can as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, there we go. So two hydrates, is that correct? Two
One for Reese
hydrates.
and one for Raven. Yes. RTK, hi. Your information is actually popping up on one area now. All of our chats go to one location. We figured it out. RTK goes, greetings and howdy. This week I've done an impossible thing, a phenomenon only heard in myths and only done by the legendary. What would that thing be, RTK? And Reese goes, can you repeat that? No. You'll have to rewatch it.
You'll have to.
RTK
Oh,
got a PS5. What? We're so happy for you. All the love to you. Hell yeah.
so you
Nice.
won't hear from RTK for the next
Hold
year.
up. We're
Hold up,
We're good. We're
hold
good.
up,
There's a lot of good
hold up.
games coming too. So
So carry on with that Blizzard because we were already hitting nearly an hour and a half on the first
that's okay.
segment as well. So because of the seeming ethics violation and conflict of interest, Activision tried to use the information to its advantage, saying more time was needed to investigate the accusations of the EEOC, but the request was denied. The information will most likely be used by the company in its defense, seeing as this information can still be used against the DFEH.
I've downloaded Steam so I can play Dead by Daylight. They had a license problem. Oh, okay. Well, good luck on that. A lot of people play
Cool.
DBD. You'll find a lot of people are into it, and people you probably know will probably play it with you too. So
Absolutely.
that's pretty much what we're at. It's an ethics and a conflict of interest is what they're claiming. That's seeming ethics and conflict of interest, which I can kind of see where they're coming from. There is connections between the two lawsuits that should not be connected, and that's one of those things. But the DFEH will probably, most likely, still hold on to that information to use it to their advantage in any way they can for their defense. So, most likely. So, what do
Absolutely.
you think, Milk? How do you feel about this?
Well, they've got to get their shit sorted out
Get your
again.
shit together.
Shit sorted out. Get together. Bish, bash, bosh on the
Yes,
attempted. Because if you've not
it
heard
was,
about it,
Reese. You're right. It was a
that
hell of a
was
lot of acronyms.
yeah, and I was slurping as well with the
Slurping.
pronunciation.
Really
So I remember
nice.
the
I like it.
acronyms. I was like, I couldn't say the easy city. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It'd be probably think, what
This
are
is
we
what
talking?
happens when we don't have a guest. We just go off the rails anytime we feel like it.
It's this is the beauty of it all. This is the beauty of it all. Um, as I said, they need to sort their shit out as well every time
Yep.
because, as I said to you before, Trans, and I'm sure people have not heard it before, but I'm going to say it again. What's the impact from your side that had played games from the Activision side, not the Blizzard mainly side of things? Do you
Honestly,
think do you think they'll improve? I know we've already said it before in the past, but for the viewers that have not heard it since, and I don't know where they were after 17 episodes, but
good
you know what I mean.
question.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts of it as well?
I'll say like I've been saying it. It depends on how they handle all this. They made changes. They said they made changes. We won't see we won't see the actual what's the word product of those changes right away. Even as big of a change as some of these things were, but they have made changes. They changed McCree's name to Cole Cassidy is his name, and as they did that, they took the McCree out of the game, and they're trying to make adjustments. They're trying to save their own asses and save their reputation, and they will be able to do it depending on how they handle all this. Right now, this lawsuit has been dragging out for months, so it's an
Well, two
ongoing
years.
thing that just has this. I mean, the investigation was 2 years.
Oh yes, sorry.
This has been months since it's gone public.
Oh yeah,
So
sorry.
and it's been and granted, for people who aren't familiar with the U.S. court systems, it takes forever for this shit to happen in the U.S. court systems. I'm not even gonna lie, but I mean, it's an ongoing thing right now, and the changes they're making seem to be good, but we won't see those effects right away until people start saying, "Hey, this has gotten better," or "Hey, this still hasn't changed." You see what I'm saying? We
Yeah, yeah.
still we're not going to know how things have changed within the first year. It's not going to happen. So we're they're trying to save their asses. I have not played an Activision game since this lawsuit went live. So, hi
Really.
Ted's Gaming. Hi
Ted,
buddy.
how you
What's
doing?
up? You're on our chat. We now have everybody's chat together so we can see everybody's chat without having to go back and forth.
Bish
How
bash
have you
bosh.
been? We're still in news segment. We don't have a guest today. It's just us. We've gone a little long on the news, but it's been 2 weeks that we didn't have a show, so we got segment news articles we're getting through. We're on Article 5 of 7.
Yeah,
We're almost
absolutely.
there. We're getting there.
So, I'll do the next one,
Mhm.
Trance, and then I'll let you do. I tell you what, I'll let you do the last article and then the build up to that because it
Got
is
it.
kind of how about that?
They're kind
Yeah,
of connected.
they're kind of connected as well.
Mhm.
So
They are.
I will take a break after this segment while I recover slowly
Mhm.
as well. So this article is going to be talked about with the Apex Legends as well. So Octane's jump pad finally getting necessary nerf in Apex Legends Season 11. And this was an article that was made, being written by Dexerto. Dexerto?
Yeah, we've had
Dexerto.
articles from them before. Yeah,
Yeah, Dexerto.
Dexerto.
Dexerto. I had to say the pronunciation posh accent as well. The jump pad ability by Octane has been a popular choice of players that want more movement, but many players have complained. The main argument has been the lack of sound coming from the jump pad, leaving players unaware that they are being flanked or jumped on. Now, in speech marks as well from the article, Respawn's John J. Beebs
That's how
Larson.
he's known.
I can't
JB's.
believe I can't believe it's called J. Beebs. Jesus
I
Christ.
can't either. We'll just call him Larson. How about that?
There'll be a lawsuit next after this with his name. Jesus Christ. Let's call you J. Beebs. You'll probably call him J. Babes afterwards on there.
I don't know.
I don't know. The Associate Live. I'm so sorry, mate. If you do ever listen back to this podcast and talk about it, I'm so sorry in that sense. So, the Associate Live balanced design on Apex noted that it will now be quite obvious when nearby players are using pad and traveling through the air. Improvements to jump pad sound effects is now noted in the bug fixes section of the patch notes. alongside the issues addressed for Fuse, Seer, Rampant, Pathfinder, and Watson, following Larson's tweet. Season 11 starts November the 2nd, which is just over a few days
3
now.
days
Well, 3 days as of the stream, as of now on the
as of
30th
now.
yeah, as of now on the October, on Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Halloween itself. This will be when players will see if their frustrations have been heard. So I haven't been much playing on Apex for a
Me
while.
either.
So and I think we mentioned about this before the past. I think it was like a few weeks ago, just before we had our 2 week break,
Mhm.
working break, as was such.
Mhm. Don't
Um,
call it a break. It wasn't a
yeah.
vacation, I promise, guys. It was crazy, crazy busy.
So basically what happened was that the sound effect was just like was not there at all,
Yep.
and it kind of pissed off the the
The non-octane players.
the non-octane players, and it was like, well, this is going well, isn't it? To be fair, so
It was just an advantage. It really is. If they can't hear you very well, that's an advantage. It
well,
should
yeah,
be it should be you should know, especially if it's a big ability, you should know that someone's got, coming for you with that. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, definitely. It's just an unfair advantage again because it's just
Mhm.
like imagine someone just like jumped on the scene and you're just shooting as well at the same time and being silent as well. Just like
Mhm.
it's like Valorant
Yeah.
all over again. I know they haven't got jump pads, but what I'm trying to say is you have to walk
Yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
to be quiet. But
So you can't be heard, yeah.
yeah, so this scenario is just an unfair advantage to the non. I can't say it now. Non-octane
Trying to
players as
finish this
well.
conversation?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Ted's
Oh,
Gaming goes, "Oh God, Apex." Yeah, we were talking about Apex. We had a lot of viewers who are big into Apex, so I wanted to put this in here. We're covering all the bases today, guys. And RTK goes, "Bro, what the hell? Detroit Become Human PC port looks so good. Might just buy it again." Absolutely. If it's a great port, yes, way to go for the producers because some mini games have not ported very well. But yes, I agree with you 100%, Malk. It is an unfair advantage when a sound effect is not properly established,
yeah,
and since it is a movement ability, and it's a very high movement capability. Let's say, for example, in Valorant, let's say Jet didn't have the whoosh ability. Let's say you couldn't hear her
yeah,
moving
yeah.
around. You would not know that she was coming up on your ass and dagger,
Well,
dagger, dagger. You wouldn't know
well,
that. So, I mean,
no, no, absolutely not.
you still
Being on,
sometimes can't, but I mean, I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, you can still kind of hear when she's moving if you're nearby, and it makes it was okay. I need to watch out on my left side or my right side or whatever, you know. But this is an unfair advantage to people who play Octane, and that's probably why it was a very popular character because it had a slight mechanic advantage over other players. But they're fixing it now. They say they are. We won't know until people play it and say it worked or it didn't work. Then we'll hear the words after season 11 starts. We'll hear the people saying this wasn't good or this was excellent. Thank you so much for fixing this. So, and it's not fair to have an advantage like that on any character, really. Oh, we got another hydrate from Reese.
Bloody hell, Reese. You really are trying to kill us tonight. Yeah.
I'm not drunk. I don't have any alcohol in this Kool Aid at all.
We have to do it on the 20th episode, though. We have to do it on the
I
20th
have to get
episode.
alcohol between now and then. So on top of the
True.
chocolate fund, we need the trans alcohol fund. Okay, guys.
Yeah. So basically,
I can
guys,
buy a lot of alcohol with $30. I can, like legit. I can. I can find like smaller bottles of different
oh my
alcohols.
god, don't ever mix up. Jesus Christ! Imagine like a pitcher, a pitcher. You know the
Hmm
pitchers. Oh my god, can you imagine if you had 30 quid's worth of all the beers and all the drinks?
Reese's emotes. Thank you. All the love to you, Reese. Thank you for that emote.
Nice,
Candy
nice.
bars now beers.
Yeah, so just gonna get smashed
So
as well.
smashed.
So, but yeah, so regarding that, I think it's just hopefully they'll sort stuff
Yeah.
out as
Hopefully
well.
they've
And
got a good fix for it. so that the players are happy that are getting, pretty much shit on by these characters.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully this will be sorted as soon as possible. Um, but yeah, before Ted's Gaming shoots off and doesn't want to do
Ted's
anything.
Gaming! Oh my gosh, he just gave me a whole bunch of bits. Oh, thank you so much. And we have 3 hydrates from Ted. Thank you
Oh,
so much for the 3 hydrates to Ted's Gaming. You are amazing. I don't want to give you a half a heart. All the love to you, buddy. Thank you so much for the hydrates and the bits. Here are your hydrates right here for you, man. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to need more Kool Aid. And from Reese. So there's a 4th one. Mm-hmm. We'll have to
I'm
take a
not.
little small break for me to go get Kool Aid again.
While Trans sorts itself out, how's everyone doing? Is
It's
it
not
spike?
spiked Kool Aid, Ted, though. It's
But
just Kool Aid today. I will be
oh,
right back, guys. Give me a second.
yeah, we're not going to be on a break, guys. We're not be on a break. We're just waiting for Trans to get herself back to get some more drinks. So, I hope everyone's okay well and enjoying their Saturday evening on the 30th of October. On Happy Halloween, actually, Happy Halloween on the 2021. Reese says, "I'm good. How's everyone else?" I'm doing well. I'm just trying to survive with all these drinks, these hydrates. I don't know how many have just kicked in as well. So hopefully, I want to try and survive, guys. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me as well. So, um, but yeah, I mean, we're just coming up to the final article now. And then hopefully, I can't believe we've just done 14 minutes nearly of the stream on the first segment as well. And this is with no guest. This is with no guest as well. So I think we spent maybe 1.2k on hydrate. Yeah, probably about 12 hydrates as well. Mad scenes. To be fair, so Halloween's not till tomorrow. Yeah, I know, but it's all It we're not here tomorrow, so we
It's
just say that
Halloween.
Halloween,
It's Halloween Eve.
All Hallows Eve. So
All
happy
Hallows
Halloween.
Eve.
So I'm just going to say happy Halloween as well. So just give you a bit of a day behind
He's not
update.
really a day behind yet. Not yet. He will be
Well,
soon.
I will be probably losing a few days after all the drinks as well. So, but yeah, Reese says we think we have spent 12 hydrates.
1.2K? 1,200? Yeah, probably.
I,
Probably, Reese.
I
I would believe
yeah,
it.
I wouldn't believe it one bit.
Yep.
To be fair, there'll be loads, and I'll probably
And I'm
just go
doing well as well, Reese. I'm glad you're having a good day.
absolutely. So, Trans will talk about the last article,
Yes,
and then
ma'am.
this because it's building up to the main discussion topic as well. Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
All right, guys. So
Oh,
our last discussion, our last article for this day, for the 3 weeks that I've been covering articles, guys, is comes from Forbes, and it says 3 weeks later, New World's player count is barely half its peak. Now it's dropped even more since then, but this is from like last week. Does Trans really have T3s? I got proof, man. Anyway, so October 3rd, New World hit 913,000 players, but 3 weeks later, it's sitting at 469,000 players. It is still sitting in the Steam top 10, but the game that is designed to keep players playing indefinitely has been losing people pretty consistently. Server queues and other issues have been resolved, so what could be causing this level of drop in players? There are a few things that they list in the article that could be something that's turning people off from the game. Leveling can seem kind of grindy. PvE seems to run very similar missions without story components to keep the players engaged. The end game seems to be a lot of PvP wars among factions where you are constantly having to defend your territory, leading many players to keep requesting the company to tone down how often the wars and invasions happen. This has been an ongoing thing they've been asking for a while. There hasn't been much discussion about what is happening next, and this may have led people to walk away or be waiting for the next thing once they get through the current PvE content. At the time of the article, Amazon had been working on figuring out how to make the server transfers happen and make that viable, which may bring some players back if they can play with friends, but it may not be enough to bring the numbers up where they once were. So, is trans bald the main topic? No, trans is not bald. Thank you. I have hair under this hat. See, it's down there. See, you can see my hair. It's down there.
I, I,
So,
I did not want to interrupt you with that roll of the news article when
no.
Risa said that. Oh, sorry, RTK said that, and I just could not stop laughing. And I was trying to keep it professional, guy. Professional. Losing my slur words. Professional words are there. So mad scenes. To be fair, but
So that's what the article is talking about. It was a personal opinion article to a part of it.
yeah.
So the person who wrote the article says they're not one of the players that have walked away. They actually are still playing the game, but they're thinking that those are things that might actually be turning people off from the game. And I'm hearing myself echo again, Milk.
Uh, no, it should be
I'm
off.
more worried about the audio. I'm hearing echo. It's not me.
Is it gone?
Mm, it's minimized. Nope, it's still there.
Um,
I don't know.
try now.
Uh,
There,
is that
there.
slight echo?
Slight echo.
Yeah, Reese hears an echo too, and Ted hears the echo.
Try now.
Okay, no echo. It's all gone.
I am so sorry, guys. So sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Don't
No, but
kill me.
I was more worried about the audio because they'll be hearing echoes in the audio, which
And
is
like,
very weird.
we were like, hello, 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 hello,
Hello,
hello,
hello,
hello.
hello.
And
Uh,
then, yeah.
so yeah, I still have not played New World. I have it downloaded and I have it ready to go, but I have not gotten into it and played it. I
Yeah.
think some of my friends were working on server transfers, so I think they wanted to figure out what server they wanted to be on so they could be all together. So there's that going on. I haven't really myself. I want to. I'm a big MMO fan, MMORPG fan, massive MMORPG
Are
fan,
you?
and
Are you?
yeah. My biggest, for the record, guys, if y'all don't know this already, I'll tell you. One of my biggest, what's the word? One of my biggest gaming eras was my World of Warcraft days. And I played that game for years and years
I thought you
and
said,
years.
I thought you said, I played this game for you.
For
For you,
years.
you. Yes, for
So, but
years.
that was like one of my first real obsessive games aside from my PS games, but it was one of the first real obsessive games I was really into because I played it
Yeah.
for so long and I played RP servers. I didn't play PvE or PvP. Um, I started out in PvE, but then I became an RP player. But so Amazon's still trying to figure out their server transfer stuff. As far as I know, that's still in the works. People are wanting to get transfers done and everything, so people are slowly getting transferred over with their friends. But it's still a matter of a concern that the game is losing so many players. Like they've lost 70% of their players as of this week. And this
Oh,
article
really?
was done like last week or 7 to 10 days ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it's a big concern that they're losing so many players and people are walking away from the game because when it came out, it was hot and heavy. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to be playing New World. I'm playing New World. I'm playing New World." Yeah, yeah, it's great. But I kind of feel like some of those things could be a turnoff to people who are playing MMOs. The game is designed to keep players since there is no subscription. And they want people to play for long periods of time so they can live service it and update it as they go. And, I'm totally down for that. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah.
if one of the things that they mentioned was that Amazon hasn't said what's next for the game, and I think that's a big part of it too. People are just waiting for the next content, waiting for any new updates that give them new content or whatever. So that might be part of it as well too. So, what do you think, Mel?
Um, from that perspective, I think there's going to be, um, I mean, there's different aspects of why this game went from number one to being lower number one or like lowest of them all. But it can be different aspects, to be fair, and it could be like, oh, I'll just play this game, and then they probably don't play it, and then they just stop playing because they've got other
Yeah,
games that could be playing. So
that
like,
happens.
like, have you ever played a game that you can't go off it for like more than a week?
Mhm.
Would you say? Have you ever
Yeah.
had that before? Have you had that before, like loads of times, where you played a game and you said, "Oh, um, I'll play. I'll tell you what. I'll play New World." You didn't like it. I know you would love it, but I'm just saying. Imagine you only played it, but you didn't like it.
Yeah, I've
So
had
that
games
would
like
be
that,
so you took like a week of data gone.
yeah. Mhm.
So the rating, the players is just going downhill because people are playing other games that they
Yeah.
love the most, or they're just hoping that for the best to say, "Oh, this is going to be fantastic," or maybe shite. I'm not saying it will be shite. I'm so sorry. Trans, don't kill me with that
I'm not
MMO.
gonna kill you, you're good.
Please, thank you. There's a love heart. There you go. There's a love heart as well. So, but it could be different aspects. It's not
Yeah.
just
That's
those.
the reason why there was, like, a few listed things, and it came from somebody who plays the game, so
But
aspects that could be turning people off of the game.
uh,
RTK goes, "I'm saving up my points so that I can eventually, quite literally, can drown them both."
that's calm. That's you are a really kind person, aren't you, RTK?
Thanks,
To be fair,
RTK.
he's waiting
So
for
we
that
know when
20
when we get
episode.
when RTK gets get those points, we know what's coming.
Yeah. So basically, you won't hear the last ever podcast
All the love,
ever.
Reese. All the love.
So there'll be no more podcast after the 20th episode because we all tried to
We will
survive.
be drowned. I'm sorry. The season 2 will probably never happen because we will be gone. I'm sorry, guys. we won't
Absolutely.
we won't be able to survive.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, but from that perspective as well, I think it would help massively to find out what they could try and improve on massively to try and
Oh,
keep the players. You're right, Trent.
heartfelt, Reese. Oh,
Oh,
sad face. Oh, we'll have to come back from the grave for Reese. We'll have to. We'll have to come back from drowning just for Reese.
it had to be Halloween. Like,
Yes,
hello,
yes.
goodbye, goodbye. Coming back. That'll be it as well. So, personally, I think, as I said, there's loads of different ways to try and improve, and it is very hard to keep a game that's been there for years. Have
Yeah.
you like GTA has
Mhm.
been out since bloody 2013, 2014. Then it got upgraded to PS4, then to PS5. And I wouldn't be surprised if they upgrade to PS6 or PS7 in the near future because that's what
PS10.
the trend. PS10, yeah, as I said, that
That's
PS10,
the argument we had before. It'll be
yeah,
PS10, we'll still be on GTA 5.
yeah. We were like, oh, Rockstar has announced. Oh my god! And they'll do the unbelievable scenes as well. And I tell you what,
Mhm.
they're going to do. They'll give you GTA 5 for free,
GTA 5.
for free.
RTK goes, RTK said, I know a little bit of necromancy about the comment about us coming back from the grave. Good job. Good to know. Keep that on deck. We might need it.
We definitely might
We
need it
might need it.
after. But yeah, I think they need to figure out ways to improve and try and keep the players. It's very
Yes.
hard. Unless you got like the trend of the GTA, where
Mhm.
people are playing online and like racing as well.
Mhm.
That's where you get most of the players. Yes, I buy it, then I lose interest, and then people are, oh, why don't you do some racing? Then come back as well.
Yeah,
So
I know,
do
right?
do you feel like that? I'll tell you what, actually, Trans. Do you feel like the figures mentioned about it is too early to say that they've lost so many of that? Well, nearly 500,000 as well. Do you think that's a bit too early to say to get the
No,
data?
the data has been concurrent for the last few weeks, and it's
Yeah.
been a trend. It's not like 500 people dropped off all at once. This has been over time. Over the
Okay.
course of the last 3 weeks, they have lost about half of their player base, and now it's up to 70% of their player base. So, I mean, it could be that people are done with the grinding, they're tired of grinding. It could be people are playing other games. It could be that people have gotten through PvE, they felt like it was too repetitive, and they want to try something different, or they're waiting for something, DLCs or whatever to come out with new updates and stuff. So it could be a lot of things, and it's probably, honestly, it's probably a gray area of multiple versions of this. It's a Venn diagram, in effect, I think. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that there's a variety of things that are affecting it and causing it to have people losing. RTK says player count dipped after summer break. Yes, that's very true. And that's part of it too. People had more free time during summer break. Now people are back in school, so they don't have as much time to play. So yeah, I mean that happened as well. That could be that's a factor as well too. Life is part of it. Maybe it'll go back up in winter break. We don't know. We'll see. We'll keep an eye out over the weekend, over the holidays, and see if it goes back up. When people have more
Def-
time on their hands. But
oh yeah,
we'll see. We'll
definitely.
see.
Let's wait
I'm
and
sure
see
we'll
how it
hear an
goes.
article about it at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, have you got any more from that trance?
Nope, that's the end of the news segment. After
Oh
2
my
hours.
God! Look at the time at the top of the screen. An
Well,
hour.
if we can do the discussion within 30 minutes and the ask us anything within 30 minutes, then we still got this in 3 hours.
You do know that's not going to happen at
Probably not,
all.
but that's okay.
No. Right. So after an hour and nearly an hour and 54 minutes of the stream,
Mhm.
well, say an
Nearly
hour and
2
40.
hours.
No, say an hour and 40 because we had a long
Yeah, we had a long
introduction.
intro, yeah.
So say about that. So pretty much we've done all right. I think.
We're
I
doing
think we've
all
done
right.
all right.
Oh, Ted, man, Ted's gonna kick that time up with the random questions. Oh my God. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our main discussion topic, which I'm going to pop up with that, you guys. We're gonna start that off. The main discussion today is got another reference article from New World. It's New World devs didn't want it to be like every other MMORPG from PC Gamer in. Uh, we're going to discuss today overused aspects of MMORPGs and ways that they could have made them better. Now, this article talks about some of the aspects that MMORPGs have used in the past and things that New World did differently. Like instead of having mounts, they have the fast travel statues that you can do, and then they have the factions thing that you can do. And so there's a few different things that they incorporated that are a little different than your standard MMORPG. But there are always MMORPG tropes that are reused and how they could be better or how they could have been better depending on the game we're talking about, if it's still valid or if it's not valid anymore. One of my first points on this discussion is errand quests. Go and
Okay.
fetch me this item. And that's what we talked about with Elden Ring. Like the producer says he didn't want there to be a bunch of errand quests and checklists for you to finish. So that's the one thing that I have a problem with is those errand quests. And sometimes it's literally like 5 feet to your right.
Oh.
Literally.
Oh.
I
Okay.
need to find my hammer. Oh, it's over on that table over there.
It's
Why
over
can't you
there.
just walk to that bitch? Come
It's
on.
just it's just over there on my right hand side as well. That's it. Oh, Shani.
Shani! All the love to you, Shani. Both of our
Shan-
chats come up on the same screen now, so we can see you if you chat in our chat. Mine or his, doesn't matter.
Shani
All the love to you,
with
Shani.
with the subscription. 9 months, baby.
Yay! All the love, even more love for Shani. We miss you,
No,
Shani, so much. We miss you so
you
much.
absolutely. RTK says I think that was a smile or a laugh emote. I think it was.
It's
Maybe wrong.
PogChamp.
Pog. Ah, okay. I knew it was one of them. A a.
Hey, Shani.
So from that perspective, I do agree. Like last time I played MMORPGs is like the World of Warcraft
Mm-hmm.
series as well.
Yeah.
And you'll be shocked because normally with myself, I've been, uh, with the World of Warcraft scenarios, and hopefully they've got rid of that all that the tasks list as well, because that was really annoying as well. You have to go from like one area to another, then do the side quests,
Yes.
and then
Oh
you're
my
like,
god.
and I think that's where people lose interest. It's just like, I don't
And
want to
that's a
do this.
grind too. That's a grind too. They're saying sending you here and there, and there were literal sections of World of Warcraft that was nothing but errand quest. Run this to this person, 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 or go grab me that and bring it to this person. I mean, it there are whole like segments of the continents, like whole
Yeah,
like areas that are nothing but errand quests. And you're just like, "Oh my god, why can't you just do this shit yourself?" Shani has says, I've been ill. I've tested positive for COVID with the family. Oh, sweetheart, all the love to you. I hope you get feeling better. Thank you so much. We'll keep you in our thoughts and make sure we send you as much positivity as we can. Um, RTK did a followage and found out that RTK has been following me for 3 years nearly. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon so we can all play games. Missing you all. We miss you too. Gosh, I hope you feel so much better. We got 2 hydrates, one from Irish Mike and one from Reese on my channel.
oh my god, this is going to be
Mhm,
2000.
mhm.
Oh,
Hmm. All done.
oh.
His hydrates are getting longer. Like he's taking longer to do them.
I don't know how many kicked in already.
He's like, got this one.
See,
Okay.
see. You know when I was trying to
Next
do the,
one.
so, when I did the wrong expressions, like, oh, I'm sorry, I've just got a bit of an itch, and just like, yeah, sorry. There
Yeah.
was one,
We got 2
two.
more hydrates, another one from Reese and one from Ted's Gaming on my channel.
Freaking hell, guys! Jesus Christ!
We love you guys.
I don't know about that. It's trying to kill me.
Oh my god, I bumped my table. I didn't mean to. Camera's shaking.
That's what she said in speechbox. Smooth.
That was actually not very smooth at all.
It was to me. It was just like
Okay.
distraction. No, just give me my moments here, please.
Malk, I think you have your alcohol goggles on right now.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Anyway, no, so yeah, errand quests are one of the things that are the most
Oh
gross
shit.
in MMORPGs. What do we got? How many we got?
Shani, I hate you for this.
He
She's
doesn't hate
put
you. He loves you.
she put 4, and I've got to do a sig mode as well. But I'm not doing the sig mode. I'm not singing.
Oh no, you can sing. We're just discussing. You're good.
Oh shit. Why do you love me really? Yeah. After all this, you,
Mm,
right? Oh shit! I don't know what to do. Oh
3,
shit. Mm.
4. This is what happens when I don't have alcohol in my drink and he does. Now, if it was me drinking and I had alcohol in my drink, I would be gone after the first the first hydrate.
Oh yeah. I never do that
I
again.
got another one from Reese in my channel too.
Shani's done number 2. Jesus
Mm.
Christ. Yeah.
There's Reese's. Let's do Shanny's.
Oh. I've got no more drinks after this, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, oh,
Okay,
oh.
everybody's hydrates are up to date.
So I've got to do some singing mode
Now you got
now.
sing mode.
Um,
Sing your
2 sings actually, and three. Yeah, I've done the hydrates, Shani. Jesus, I'm
you
not
did the
doing.
3 hydrates.
Here we go.
10 minutes of singing.
I'm not 10 minutes. I'm not doing 10 minutes.
Oh.
Blah. What?
It's for Shani. You gotta do it for Shani. She's not feeling good. You gotta make her feel better.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We
Sing what
got
you're
to,
thinking. Sing what you're
yeah,
thinking.
yeah. We got to do this MMORPG. So this is what we're gonna do with the podcast. I don't even know what I'm singing.
God, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. Oh my. Excuse me for coughing in y'all's ears and those in the audio. I apologize for.
We got trance with no teeth on screen. Oh, shitty hell.
I won't be able to breathe after this, guys.
So you both have to do the high trace to reply to the other readings. No, not the singing mode. It's just the hydrates that have to be across both.
15
Shani,
minutes of singing.
15! Jesus Christ. I've only got this much drink left, so be careful. Shabba, shabba, shabba. I am the crappiest.
I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. Oh my
Oh. Oh my god, I don't know what to sing now. Shani, no! I'm banning that. I'm banning that sing mode now. Just put another four singing. I've done a few minutes.
Okay. How about this? How about this? We hang on to singing mode until we do the ask us anything, and you have to sing your answers.
Okay, yeah.
Sound
I
good?
agree with that.
And 4 is the limit for now, because I don't know how long our segment's going to be, guys. Because I won't be able to breathe if we do it any sooner than that.
Shabba.
Can't.
Okay.
All right. So what we were talking about.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, it's the MMORPG.
Okay, guys. All right. I have literal tears in my eyes right now. There are seriously tears in my eyes right now, and I can hardly breathe.
Shani.
Okay.
We'll
wait until asks us anything, and then he has to sing all of his answers. How about that?
I'll tell you what. Yeah,
I
no
think
more.
it's fair.
Yeah, I think
We'll
it's
talk
fair.
about it for now. We'll talk for
Yeah,
now. We will keep.
because Trads ain't gonna survive if I keep doing this
not.
singing.
I won't be going to the hospital, guys. Seriously, my asthma will act up, and I will have to call 911 on stream. It will not be good.
Don't do that, please, God. Do not do that at all.
Okay. All right, here we go. Back to what we were doing. So,
Well, I
errand
hope so.
quests are the biggest thing that I was talking about at first. One of the things that a lot of people have asked about, and I know from articles as well, this article as well as other articles of people who I've talked to, is mounts in New World. But they didn't do mounts because they wound up doing the quick travel totem thingies, the travel things. So that's another thing that a lot of people expect in an MMORPG. Do you think that having the quick travel alternative is better than having a mount? What do you think?
If they have the fast track scenarios, then that would massively help. Massively.
Yeah.
I've lost my voice with all that singing. To be fair,
Well, you got more singing coming up, buddy. Just hang on to it.
I know. I can't help it. To be fair, so personally, I think they need to do more fast travels. But the problem is, once they've enabled fast travel, you can't go to that map unless you've actually been there for the first time
Yeah.
as well. It's like, have you played Red Dead? Red Dead
I have not,
Redemption
but Skyrim was like that.
or Skyrim or something like that, where you could just
Yep.
travel. You can't go to that place until you've actually
Yeah.
crossed it as well. So, or
Which
crossed the
makes sense.
barriers.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's reasonable to assert to ascertain that you're not going to know the location of this place until you find this place where you can travel to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I do.
would that
You're right about
benefit
what you say.
will that benefit the users to come back to the game though if they enable the fast track in more
Well, they
depth?
have it. They have a fast track, but I don't know how far it travels you across across the world. It could be like sections, and you still have to run around that continent, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
um, for that area. So it could possibly be that case too. But I mean, honestly, World of Warcraft kind of had a fast travel in their own way by using the griffins. So you could go over to the
yeah,
Fly Mount Griffin Roost and pay and just sit back, chill, and get traveled to a location. Change over to the next Griffin. You were good to go. You know that's all you had to do. You didn't have to do much as far as like traveling with that concern.
yeah,
And then later they wound up making it where it automatically connected you. Like the Griffin would go there and you'd automatically get back on the next Griffin. So all you had to do, if you had to travel from one end of the world to the other, stay on a Griffin the whole time and just chill. Take you like 10 minutes to get there, but you got there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And in some ways, I feel like mounts are slower because they're limited to a certain speed. I mean, you might have buffs to make the mounts do better, like World of Warcraft had, but it still limits you to whatever the max speed of that mount is. If you fast travel from this continent to this continent way over here, you can get there instantaneously. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then you go to your location there. So yeah. Um, RTK goes in RDR2. The restricted locations are only because you are outlawed there, and bounty hunters are looking for you in every corner. But the rest of the map is completely accessible after completing like 3 missions. Which is, I mean, and that I mean, every
yeah,
company does it differently. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about things that MMOs have done good and have done bad, and things that could have been improved upon. So New World likes the idea of having the fast travel, totem thingies, and that gets you from place to place quickly. World of Warcraft liked mounts. People expected mounts because the world in New World is so big. And so
yeah,
they expected to be able to travel on a mount for an extended period of time to get from one location to another. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was a big question. Lars. Wow, Lars.
Lars. Do you think we could cure baldness in society? I don't know. I really don't know, mate. I can't
We
answer
could
that
find
question.
somebody who's willing to donate enough hair. Maybe we could. You never know.
We'll have
The
to find out in
hair
more
shortage.
depth.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
but no. So there's that. Errand quests are the frustrating ones. How do you feel about gathering quests?
Gathering crests. Again, it's like the grinding scenario, isn't it? As
Yeah.
well, and unless I'm mistaken, as well.
No,
But
it's grindy. It's grindy as hell.
it's just tedious stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just really taking the toll of every player that wants to contribute, and people haven't got the time to do. They just want to get
Some
the
people do.
max. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like you get the max like the max levels. They just want to get that and then just like compete against everyone else. So mad stuff, to be fair. So Reese, we should replace Sigma 3 with retro singing Rex. No, mate, I'm not doing that. That'll be the Ask Us Anything. You'll hear that in the Ask Us
You'll hear
Anything.
all his answers in singing form and ask us anything, so do not worry. It's going to happen. You will hear
Uh,
the singing. It's okay.
oh yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely thrilled on that.
You are so excited, Malk. Don't even lie. You know you are.
I I am excited as hell. Bish
No,
bash
but
bosh.
but yeah, so I mean, and the grinding is a big thing. I mean, MMOs are going to be grindy as hell anyway. One of the things I had a problem with, and World of Warcraft was terrible about this, was drop rates for shit. Like
Yeah,
you got to go kill all these boars, okay? And you got to get the boar liver. You got to get this boar liver from these boars, and you kill you gotta get 20 boar livers, and you kill 20 boars, you'd expect they would all have livers, but only not even half of them have livers.
Yeah.
You're like, I got 7 fucking livers off of those boars, and granted, and the way it was worked out was the way it was discussed and by people who played it as well as by people who created the game is that the concept is that not everything is going to be salvageable. Sometimes you'll
Yeah.
kill them or kill them with a marker that's actually going to destroy that particular part. But let's be honest, guys. If you know you're catching boar livers, you're not going to kill the boar in its liver. You're
Yeah.
going to headshot it or do something else, right? And even if you do somehow scrap that body part, you're still going to at least get half to 3/4 of those livers from the boars that you're killing. So even if you don't have 20 boar livers, if you scrapped a few of them, okay, let's say you scrapped half of them, you got 10 boar livers when you wouldn't even have that much. Let's be honest. I know you got get your payback. I'm ready to see payback from Malky. Lars goes, yeah, but I mean, being bald is not normal at all. Most of non-bald people feel a certain revolution when spotting a hairless head. It's like a train in slow mo. You want to look, but not really. Wow, Lars. I mean, if that's how you feel, man, I mean, you can start a petition, dude. I mean, good luck with that. I mean, go for it. Do you, buddy? That's coming from your YouTube, Malk.
I know as well. I don't know what to say. That's
Anyway,
why.
so yeah, so there's that too. I mean, so there's drop rates. There's, so many things that could be bettered. And then people say, oh, we brought the drop rate up. And then you got like a 1% raise in a drop rate when it was already like 1% to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's those things. You're kind of just vibing right now, dude. I can see it on your face. You are so vibing right now.
I'm just listening to your,
You
you
listen
know,
to my little discussion. Well, this is a two-way discussion, buddy.
yeah, that's right. Because I want to be on the ball. Because I don't want to mess it up. That's all.
Happy Halloween Eve. Exactly, Shanny. That's what I said earlier.
Or Hallows Eve. Or Happy
Hallows
Hallows
Eve
Eve.
Eve, buddy.
Eve.
Hallows Eve is tomorrow. Hallows Eve Eve is today. All
Sorry.
Hallows Eve Eve.
Shut. Yeah, all shot itself as well. Yeah, so from that perspective, I mean, as I said to you before, I don't want to waste all that time. I just want to get to the end and just like play with the highest level, like the
Yeah.
max level, and just try and get all the quests done. But the problem is, you know, do you feel like the quests are too long for the user to play on? Yeah,
Some
as
can
it,
be. Some quest chains are hella long. Like, and the reward, people are like, oh, the reward's supposed to be really good, but you have a choice between multiple rewards. And you have one item that's like really good for one class or whatever, and you have another item that you get that's supposed to be good for a totally different class, and you're like, I don't use any of these fucking items.
yeah.
What am I gonna fucking do with this shit? I'm a
It,
rogue. I can't use a fucking mace. I'm sorry.
what am
Give
I
me
going
a
to do with
damn
this base?
dagger. I don't
Yeah,
need a fucking mace.
I
And
don't
if
want a
it's
base.
account bound, that's even worse. If it's account bound,
Yeah.
that's even worse. Like if the item itself is account bound, like it's an item that is attached to you because it's a specific quest line that goes to a specific thing, and it's account bound, that makes it even worse because you can't even get rid of the bitch. You're like,
Well, yeah,
I
you
don't
can't get rid.
need this.
No,
Or like
absolutely not.
heavy armor on like a hunter. You don't wear fucking heavy armor. You wear medium armor. You wear leather. How the hell am I gonna walk around clank, clank, clank and be hunting animals? I'm sorry. It doesn't work.
Clank, clank, clank. I don't want this. I don't want the mace. I don't want anything. I just want. I
I
just.
want something that's made for my fucking class.
Yeah, that's it. It's like I tell you what. I tell you what. I
Daggers for
know.
rogues, leather armor for hunters.
I tell you what. Another one that really annoys me is Destiny.
Mhm.
Sometimes. Have you played Destiny
I have
in the
not.
past? I know this is not MMORPG. I'm so sorry if it's
Destiny
not.
2 is.
Destiny 2 is, yeah, but this like I haven't played Destiny 2, so I can't really explain that much. But But Destiny 1, where you have to like grind and do all, all the issues and all the other stuff as well. It's just basically, it's just irritating. You just want to get to the end and just complete the
Yeah.
game. But obviously, they want to get the use out of the game from from the customer's perspective's point of view,
Yeah.
because they don't want to spend like how much roughly do you spend on a computer game roughly in a
For
game
us,
with
usually
like
$60 plus, depending on
for
the game.
for MMO RPGs?
$60 plus with the quality of the technology and how condensed the technology and the games have been, and how much info and how much extended stuff goes into a game. It can be 40-60 bucks easy, probably more than that if it's a very high quality or a deluxe edition.
See, this is what I mean. It's like you have to get
Mhm.
your money's worth, because
Yep.
otherwise, imagine playing. See, there's pros and cons, isn't there? It's like
Yeah.
you want to finish the game, but you want to cheat to get the highest level and get that sorted because you just don't want to mess
Excuse me.
about with. It's all right, Chance. I'll let you off.
Thanks.
It's all right. There we go. Ah, there we go. Even though we are at different continents, we know where we are on the screen.
Exactly.
So,
He's right
so-
there, guys. He's right there.
oh, I can't get it right. There we go. Oh,
I got you. I got you.
ah. There we go. She caught me.
I did.
It's like
I
it's
did.
like it's
He's
like
right.
catching with a fish and catch the
Exactly.
salmon
Telling
as
you.
well after. Yeah, absolutely. So personally, I think it's like pros and cons, and it just
Yeah,
depends
every
on how.
game has pros and cons. That's a given.
Oh
But then
yeah,
there are
but
things that like MMO tropes, I mean, and different classes as well. If you had ways, and even that too, that's the thing. Most MMOs stick with certain amount of classes or a certain style of classes, because especially if it's a fantasy MMO, it's definitely going to have certain classes. And these classes, are so overdone that, I mean, you got people who like myself who like, I play a rogue no matter what game I play because I'm a fucking rogue in training in my head. So
what?
in my mind, I am a rogue in training. But no. Oh, dude, you didn't. I keep knives, dude. I have two
So
right
don't
here.
mess about. So don't
I have
mess with
two right
trans.
here.
Do not mess with trans
One of
at
them's
all.
my favorite one. But
Oh
no,
really?
so I in my head I always say I'm a rogue in training. So I love rogue play. I love rogue play style. So I always play rogue,
Yeah.
whether it's D&D, MMOs, whatever. At least one of my characters have got to be a rogue. I also like hunters, but I like beast hunters. I like having a pet and saying, "Go kill that guy." Yes, dead. Thank you. Good pet. Good puppy. Scratches. So I like that. I like that aspect of it. What? You have
Good
to
there.
reward your pet for doing good stuff.
I
You
know.
reward your
Look, Good,
doggo with
good
scratches
puppy.
if they go kill somebody.
Oh yeah. No, it's just your reaction was just like there, there, there. Good puppy. Good
Sits.
puppy. Sit. Now go, go.
Go kill.
Okay.
No. So I mean, I like those two play styles, and I like games that have those type of play styles. Now, there are some games that are MMORPG styles that have like aspects to where you can branch off of that base play style, and I like
Yeah,
that option too. Okay, I have a hunter, I can do beast charactering, but I also can have like some magic as well, depending on how I do my character and ability tree. So
yeah,
I want to do a little magic and go send my puppy to go kill that guy because I don't like him. So I mean, I want to have that. I like having that versatility as well. So a lot of MMOs that stick with like a linear. Okay, this is what a beast hunter does. This is all you're going to be doing on your ability tree in this beast hunter character. It makes it harder for those of us who like to say, hey, well, can I do something a little different with my beast hunter? So that's another thing that MMOs could improve upon is
yeah,
how they do their character trees and what abilities you can get. If they don't have a massive amount of options for your classes, maybe make it where you can multi-class, or you can say, okay, well, I have aspects here that I can use, but I can also use aspects here. More games are doing it. I'm not saying that it's not happening at all. More games are doing it, but in the past, MMOs have been, okay, this is a beast hunter. This is what beast hunters do. you have beast abilities, you have very little magic, and you have lots of abilities for your bows. Because, I mean, they're expecting that you're going to be using those abilities the most, which I understand. But what if I want to throw a fireball at this dude while my dog goes kill this dude? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's I like having that versatility. So for me, character, I feel like diversified character trees is another thing that MMORPGs could really expand upon too.
Sort it out, Trans.
Yeah,
Sort it out.
make
Sort
it
it out.
happen.
Make it
Make
happen.
it happen.
You heard that, Chris. You
Right.
don't want to mess. You do not mess with her. She's a lethal. She's lethal. Remember that. She's got the eyes. If you don't mess about, you're gonna afterwards. There you go.
Alley after you.
Oh shit. I'm gone now. That's it.
Allie doesn't fuck about, okay?
So what Ali what Trance was mentioning about Ali. Let's talk about the latest news of the GTA or the GTA roleplay
What about it?
of the
You
what
well,
about it?
we gotta go into the ask us anything first.
Yeah, no,
Get
I'm
the
trying to
discussion.
build up. I'm trying to build up,
Okay.
but
Alright,
I'm
gotcha.
just trying to because you mentioned it. You briefly mentioned it. That's why I'm trying to build it up
I did.
as well. So Shani's waiting. You're gonna
She's waiting
wait all long. Yeah, she's waiting all long. Tough, to be fair. So, but yeah, I mean, personally, I think they need to. I do agree with what you're saying. Like, I would like to. Why can't I fireboard this person? Then get this dog to do this.
Yeah.
Why can't I have extra powers to do whatever I want to do? You know, and that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a shame, Shani. Shame. But you miss us. To be fair.
We love you, Shanny. Why do you hate us so?
Yeah. Why?
You said I'd rather not wait all night. There's a whole conversation in your chat, dude. Like they're just having a whole conversation amongst themselves. He's
Oh
making us
yeah,
wait while we're in for a good show. Hopefully, Reese fingers. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep and miss it. It's true. We're excited.
yeah. I've seen it because you was in the
I
zone.
was in the zone talking about my shit.
Yeah, because if anyone disrupts you, like I'm so sorry if I did, but during that
Oh,
scene, it's just basically you're in the zone. If you're in that zone,
and you get
that's
the
it.
face. You get the
You get
face.
the face. It's just like look at this face, look at this face, look at this
This
face,
is my zone face.
and that's it. It's Malky. Oh, you miss me dearly.
You love
Oh,
him. You know you do, Shanny.
you. Yeah, she does. Secretively.
Now you get in the
Secretively.
zone of singing.
Yeah, yeah, so, yeah.
I'm excited about this too, guys. I'm not even lying.
But yeah, interesting stuff. So, have you got any more trans for this
No,
main
I mean,
discussion?
unless you have anything to add to that discussion topic, no, I'm good.
Um,
0 seconds.
that is true, Shannon. Even though you've been here for a long time,
For like the
you've
last
not.
30.
Yeah, you didn't last 30 seconds at all. You only just
The
joined in.
last 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a little broken, dude. Sorry, Reese. I apologize.
I spent yeah, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, it's just not happening. Is it? No, rejected, Shannon. So, I think I've said my bit, and I think these guys are waiting, not wait any longer now. So, there will be
Today, there will
there
be
is
no
no.
segment 3.
Oh, thanks, Trans.
I wanted to get into the next segment because you usually do the introduction segments.
Oh,
Today
okay.
there is no segment 3 because we do not have a guest today. It's just us two, just messing around and messing about. So, and apparently we've if we've learned anything in this little social experiment of only not having a guest, it is that the guests keep us on track. So
I am on track. It's kinda
you
on track.
are not on track, okay?
I
You're
am.
so not
I
on
am.
track.
Too,
No,
too
you're
bad.
not. No, you're not.
Normally,
We
it's
know
not
we have
nearly.
to get to the interviewing section, so we normally go faster and we stay on track more. If we don't have a guest, it becomes a free for all. That's what we've learned
Yeah,
today. So
absolutely.
now we're doing Ask Us Anything instead of the segment 3. And yes, the guests keep us from going crazy. This is very true, Reese. Um, and yes, Malk has to answer all of the questions that you guys throw at him in singing form per our agreement earlier with the Sing That channel.
Yeah, you can see with
And
my
so no matter
face.
how
It's
long the
great.
segment is, he'll have to answer all of his questions in singing form. So if
Ha.
you guys have a question for us, You can put it in his channel or my channel. Doesn't matter. We can see them both here. They're both coming up on our screens here. And you can make sure you mention that it's for Malk, for myself, or for both of us. And whatever Malk has to answer, he's got to do it in singing form. So get your vocal cords warmed up, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Reese, well, I'll say the question in normal term, but I'll answer it in the singing voice. Yeah, how about that? Are you okay with that, Chance, as
Mhm.
well? So
Or I
Reese
can
is,
ask you the question and everything you have to say back to me is in singing form.
yeah,
All right.
okay.
So Malk, your first question comes from Reese.
Oh,
Are you
I did not.
excited? Are you excited to sing?
No.
Okay. That was question number 1 for Malk. Oh God, Shanny did 6 times. We're gonna make it go out for the rest of the show, so don't worry. He's
Oh,
got to sing
great.
for the rest of the show in his answers, so don't worry.
Right, that's no more now, guys. No more that
He's
singing.
got to limit it, guys. We're gonna do it for
Yeah.
the rest of the show. Don't worry, it's gonna happen.
Right. Stop that now. Stop now. I'll do the rest of the stream of it now. So, if there's no questions, we will have to stop the stream. Why not?
Reese goes. Your question, Malk, is Reese from Reese says, "Why not?"
Because I said so.
Well, that is that. I think RTK usually does it when it's for both of us if there's not a specific person. RTK goes, would Earth withstand an invasion with the intention to annex, occupy from the galactic empire from Star Wars? If not, how long? So, Malk, your thoughts on this first.
I don't know, Trent. What do you think of it?
I don't think Earth would withstand an invasion of the galactic empire. I don't think we would survive it. What do you think? You gotta give me your input, Malk. You can't just say I don't know and make that your answer.
Yeah. Um, I totally agree with you,
How
Trent.
long do you think Earth would withstand if we got invaded by the galactic empire?
Uh, I don't know. That is a very good question.
I don't think we would survive a year.
I would say 1 hour to survive.
The next question we have comes from Shanny. What's the best part of streaming? For me, the best part of streaming is hanging out with you guys and chilling and having a good time with my friends and playing games and making jokes and just having a blast, just all together. That's the best part of streaming for me. So, to you, Milk, what is the best part of streaming?
you, you're going to be pissing yourself laughing after this.
I am.
Uh, right. So, I, 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 I enjoy the streaming with you guys as well
Aw.
because without Trance, without Shani, without anyone else, Bish Bash Bash wouldn't even exist at all. Bish Bash, Bish Bash Bosh, Bish Bash Bosh, Shabba.
At Trans Gamer Girl, do you want to sing? I am fine watching Malk sing, guys. That's perfectly okay with me.
Please sing, Trance,
I'm not singing. This
please.
is your moment to shine, Malk.
No, 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 no. Please join me. Please.
RTK goes, Malk, opinion on Newcastle bought by one of those oligarchs.
Total bullshit. Now.
Reese asks, what is the worst part of streaming? For me, I mean, even the trolls are okay. It's fine by me when trolls come in because I can usually hand them, and I usually have a really good mod team that's like got the band hammer on them before they even get started getting crazy. Excuse me. So, hey, I was being polite. I belched in y'all's ear. I'm sorry. I don't consider a worst part of streaming. It can be a little grindy at times, but I love just being with you guys. And y'all know that I don't care about numbers and I don't care about any of that stuff. I just like being here and hanging out with y'all and having a good time. Milk, what is the worst part of streaming for you? Get you a drink.
The worst part of the singing of the singing. I was gonna
Streaming,
say
streaming, streaming.
there'll be my mom. My mom's looking at me thinking, "What the hell are you doing?"
It's okay, Malk's mom. It's fine. He's fine.
I
You're
think she's had
good.
enough of me after this. Right.
Excuse me.
What's the worst part of the streaming? Is the dodgy comments as hell.
Dodgy as hell comments. Okay.
And the
Okay.
weirdest bots that you ever see. I don't know what to say, but just enjoy the bish bash bosh.
Next question comes from Shani. What is the best advice you would give to new streamers? A lot of our guests have said, don't be afraid to be yourself, and I'm 100% behind that. Also, don't be afraid to try something different on your stream. Um, I've done some crazy things on my stream, and this is probably one of the craziest things Malk's ever had to do on his stream. So have fun with it, and just don't let it get to you. Don't worry about the numbers. Just have fun, do what you do, be yourself, and just enjoy being there with people. That was the best advice I would give to new streamers. Malk, your best advice in performance mode.
And just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't care what anyone else. Just be yourself.
Yeah, I like
And
it.
that's it. That's it. Just be yourself.
I
That's it. I'm dropping the mic.
like
Boom. That's it.
it. Mic drop. Boom.
Yeah.
No, me, Trance, and Reese are watching Malk Shine. Yeah, asking about me singing. Yeah. Reese asks at Retro Wolf Live, "Do you like Shani?"
Oh. Oh. In what way?
Shani goes, "We know each other as a lot as well as Trance, so we all bants. Drink up. I know the hot tub chick who will take over us. What? I don't know what that's about, Shani, but okay." RTK goes,
Can
his
I?
voice about to make me bust. That's not what RTK said, but you know what RTK was saying.
No. Could you? Sorry, I know I'm saying this in normal voice, but I don't know
Yep.
what he means. But can you explain that in
No,
more depth?
no, no. You can
You've got
imagine what
to.
you no, 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 I'm not even gonna go
Yes,
there.
I
We're
had
gonna
to
on to
do
the
the
next
singing.
question.
I'm
Do
still
you
singing.
guys think technology will eventually be our downfall? I had a discussion with somebody about this recently. They thought that technology was overtaking us as a society in general, and making our personalities change or whatever. I feel like technology is good. That advancements in technology are needed. I feel like technology is helpful for us, but I also feel like if we aren't careful to moderate ourselves, we could fall into a pit of being so focused on technology we don't focus on what's on around us as well. Malk, your thoughts?
Why, thank you, Trent. Why, thank you. Um, with this technology, it's it's advanced so much, and I don't know what else to say. Just
Do you
enjoy it.
think it'll be the downfall of us eventually?
It could be because if robot, robot,
Yes.
well, could take over us. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Next question, Retro Wolf. How has your day been?
As the robot, super smashing great.
Shanny asks, "What's your top 10 game?" She goes, "I'm buffering, missing Malk singing." I guess that's for both of us. I don't have top 10 games. I have games that I like. I've said this in the past too. People have asked. I have games that I enjoy, and I have games that I play a lot of, and I've played a lot of, like Final Fantasy series. I loved World of Warcraft. I loved back in the day. GTA RP. I'm all about right now. Excuse me. I also was big on the Tekken series. That was one of my other big ones that I loved. Um, those are some of my biggest games that I've fallen in love with. I did love Spyro and Crash back in the day, so that's like 6 games right there. So it's not really a top 10. It's just a collection of series that I've actually enjoyed playing a lot and could play again and again and again. And those are the ones that are my top. So Malk, your turn, buddy.
Thanks. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough. So I don't know what to do
What are your top 10s? 10 of your favorite games.
because I love the sports. I absolutely love the F1 and the football, aka soccer. Um, I also love Uncharted, the trilogy. Not one, not two, but three, but four. And I tell you what, I can't think of any more. Cause I am gone, gone.
He's pretty gone. What's the next question? Is back on. No. That was comments by Shani. Trans gamer girl, do you prefer normal milk or singing milk? I kind of prefer normal milk. I'm not gonna lie.
She
nothing against
absolutely, she
nothing against
absolutely hates
singing
me.
milk.
She absolutely hates me with my
No, I don't.
singing.
I don't hate it. I just prefer normal milk. Shannon goes, all right,
Right
sorry,
back
asking
at
the question.
you.
Everything's buffering on my end. Buffering and hitting chicks taking us buffering and hitting chicks take over the streamers. Okay.
What? Say what? What?
It's
What?
fine.
What? What?
Hot
What?
tooth.
What?
What's your top 10 game? We already asked that. You already asked that, Shannon. We responded. Retro Wolf from Reese. Do you like singing?
Do you think I like singing? Oh no.
That was like the shortest answer ever. I find it funny, but he is loved and funny. Overcooked GTA RP. Overcooked GTA RP? No. Are you saying Overcooked or GTA RP? Um,
Is
I
that
I
to? Is that to us? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I
I
think
didn't mean.
that's Channy asking. I think she's at because I was talking about GTA RP a lot. I play a lot of GTA RP, but I do like Overcooked. I do. It's fun. But GTA RP is like my go to right now. So no game Malk likes. Hot tub chicks taking over a streamer had to say.
Oh,
Okay, so we have any more questions for singing Malk? He missed out on it. Oh,
no
do you
game.
want him to say that, or do you want him to take? Do you think he? Do you want? Oh, I think Shay's asking, what do you think about the hot tub chick takeover?
It's not Twitch TV anymore. More. It's the over 18 show. Shabba. Shabba.
Oh my god! Reese asks at Retro Wolf Live, will you ever do a singing stream?
What do you think? No.
And he just sits there and waits for the next question. Shandy goes, hell yes, he will. Reese is agreeing with her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've got itch. There's my answer.
All right, so any more questions for myself or Malk, Singing Malk, until Singing Malk exits the stage?
I am dropping my mic.
Shanny goes, how are you going to end this podcast? Singing? Yes, by singing.
I feel like I deserve this. I think that's enough now. Feel like I've done enough. Do
He
you
answered a
agree?
lot of questions, guys. Let's be fair. He answered a lot of questions in singing voice. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my
Oh,
friend. You have been
oh,
the one for me. Aww.
oh. I tell you what, I'm not going to do any more singing, but that's how much I got left. There you
Reese
go.
wants you to chug your drink. Yep. There's the chug. There you go, guys. That's all he had. He didn't even have anything else. He's got no more.
No, I'm gone.
He's done. All right, guys. And at 2 hours, sing it. That ending. What are we going? We don't have an ending song. Do you want him? Oh,
Bish.
she wants you to sing "Goodbye, My Lover."
Would you like me to sing "Goodbye, My Lover"?
Chugging my drink. I got too much drink to chug, Reese. I can chug a little bit of it. But I got too much to chug. Like I've got literally like over half a cup left. Like over half a cup of thing left. I filled it back up.
Okay, so Shani's saying I've got to sing that. That's saying yes.
Yes.
What's that song come from?
I don't
Sorry if
know.
I know. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one for me.
There we go, guys. That is the end of that performance from Malk
I'm
today,
so
guys.
sorry that was shite as well. I'm so sorry.
Remember
Yeah.
to rub
Uh,
it.
I'll tell you what, I'll do that singing in that format as well. I tell you what. So, I'd like to say I cannot believe we've nearly done 3 hours, and this is with no streamer at all. Can you imagine if we had the streamer?
Just us.
It's been an absolute blast, and I've completely gone. So basically, when I get my voice back, I'd like to thank the lovely, lovely, lovely hostess with the mostess. I can't stop saying lovely 'cause she is absolutely amazing. She's absolutely
Aw,
amazing.
thank you.
And without her, there'll be no podcast. No
You guys
podcast.
got me to thank for that.
Yeah. So without her, I appreciate everything that she has done, and that's from the bottom of my heart as well. And she'll start crying in a minute because I'm
I'm
being
not crying.
passionate. She will cry because I
Cry.
look. There's that one,
Aw.
two, and then three.
Aw. Thank
There we go.
you.
There we go. So, but can I just say a massive thank you to everyone that has been
Yes.
in Trance's stream or on my stream, or both, or maybe on YouTube. Who knows?
Exactly.
With the bold statement, bold.
Everywhere. All the
Yeah,
people everywhere. We thank you all.
yeah. So, but thank you to everyone that's either hydrated, commented, anything that I can try and remember as well. But the new segments has been absolutely amazing, and without, as I said, without Trance's help, there will be no podcast. There will be no Bish Bash
Aw,
Bosh
thank you.
podcast. And I keep saying it because she is absolutely amazing, and she is. She's absolutely amazing. Without her, there'll be nothing. There'll be nothing at all. So, but
You
again,
know he's wrong when he keeps repeating himself.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay,
It's
no,
just a
I'm okay
habit.
with it. I mean, you're just building up my ego, Malk. It's okay. I'm fine with it.
No. Look, if there was a flower, just went, pew, there you go. And I'll
Oh,
be like, there you go. And then, you take
my
my
flower.
arm. You're
My
taking my
flower.
hand. That's just
No,
taking my,
that's my flower. You can't have it
taking my
back.
hand. But I tell you what, that was an epic stream, and absolutely, I love you too, Shani. It's been a blast. I
We
love you
love
too.
you, Shanny. Feel
Chance,
better.
sorry, Reese, if you're asking, yes, I do love Shani as a friend. Nothing more, nothing less. And she's absolutely amazing as well. That's the answer to the question earlier on. So I forgot about that because I wasn't sure what you was about, so it's just as a friend.
We were waiting. We didn't hear it, so it's all
Yeah.
good.
So it's all good. But thank you so much, guys. Absolutely amazing. Everyone. Episode 18, there will be a guest. It'll be Ellie as well. Not Ellie from um, the Awkward Areas. It's another Ellie, but she does the streaming from the YouTube. Being well, be on episode 18
Yep.
as well. And then we'll hopefully get another one on episode 19. And then episode 20 will be the finale of it all.
Or
Cannot
the
believe.
season. We're so close to the end of the season, Mal. This is crazy. We're 3 weeks away. It's insane.
Absolutely. Absolutely amazing. And
And that'll be about the time that, Thanksgiving hits. So everybody will be like, Bitch Bash Podcast, Thanksgiving.
absolutely. Where's
Totally.
where's that turkey and that food and that
I
chocolate
know,
now?
right?
I want
Now
that
we want
chocolate.
the chocolate. Remember,
want the
chocolate
chocolate.
fun, guys. Chocolate and alcohol fun, guys. It's a thing.
Episode 20, all hydrates should be free.
No. Because if we knew what we
No.
were planning on doing, that would not go well. This
No.
show would end very quickly. As a matter of fact, hydrates will probably go up in price on my channel. I don't know about Malk's. Because if we do what we're talking about doing on episode 20, it's not going to be pretty. If all hydrates are free.
We are never going to survive episode 20. We'll probably just do the
Hydrates will
new
go up.
segments.
Hydrates will go up for that episode only, though.
Yeah, I might have to put it to 500 points,
Well,
I think.
same,
Or
probably.
1,000. Or probably 1,000 points. What do you think, Trans? 1,000
I'm thinking
points?
5 is reasonable.
500. So you're saying 12 hydrates or 10 hydrates, 5,000 bits. 5,000 bits.
We'll work it out. We'll work out the specifics.
We can work it out. We can work it out. If you don't
There
hear
you
that song
go.
before,
There you go. It's another song.
Reese is like, no.
Or one point, I could come on ending if I'm free and not working. Nice, Shanny. We would love to have you, but it's just and we would love to have you on the ending episode. Absolutely. Just let us know if you are available that day. And
Anyways.
if you're not available that day, it'll just be us, and we will be wild out because it's gonna be hectic, guys. It's gonna be fun.
If she has a camera ready as well on that day, if she is, then we've got to do it. If not, deals off.
All right, guys. All the love to you guys.
Thank you
so much. All the love to all of you. Reese, Shanny. RTK was here with us today. We had Ted's Gaming stopped in. Thank you so much for popping in, Ted.
Raven.
We also had Raven popping on your channel. So thank you, Raven. Even Lars from the YouTube side of things. Thank you so much for being here, Lars. Of course, Reese is always here every week. We appreciate you being here and supporting the channel so much. Thank you so much, Reese. You're amazing. And we also had Irish Mike, who was here at the start of the show. So absolutely amazing. You guys are great. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Absolutely adore you. All the love to all of you. And y'all have a great rest of your Saturday, Halloween's Eve.
I will go shit, strumping. Oh, yes!
Going to sleep.
Going to sleep. Anyways, guys, thank you to Trans. Thank you to everyone. I was your host with the most milk. She was the hostess with the mostess, Trans. And see you next week for episode 18. Ta-ra, bitch, is what Shani would say as well. Ta-ra, bit. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.